yesterday, Skip. I be on these miles of hen dog, and now y'all got problems with me.
Happy Monday, everybody. It's your boy Jumpman Jones. You're not live beside episode 226 of the King of Shit podcast.
What's going on in there, man?
I can't smoke the reefers, man. Every time I get too shell, I get too emotional.
All right,
or
man.
Paranoid.
Joining us today behind the camera is D. What's going on back there? Chocolate Delight. To my right. I like that. Chocolate Delight to my right.
All right, Chocolate
That might
Delight
have to
to
be your
you.
name.
Yeah, Chocolate Delight. D, a.k.a. Chocolate Delight.
She do look like
CD
she look
is
like
back
Woman
there.
King.
All right, Woman King. All right, D, a.k.a. Chocolate Delight. To my right, it's the funny, the talented, young
It's good,
Picasso. Damn, every week. No, this not happening this week. It's the funny. It's the talented.
Yes.
Young Picasso, your motherfucking super. Jails, a.k.a. Jelly. Put me on the bread till I'm fed. It is comedian. James the Jellyfish, man. What's going on, my brother?
Good, man. On your TV showing a lot of me. It's good.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I see you, man.
To my left, man, it's my boy, it's my partner, it's my dog. It's Mr. Jukebox Johnny, a.k.a. Crown Daddy, a.k.a. Crown Poppy, all the El Himador Poppy, the Avion Don, the Terramana God, the Malargo Ho, Mr. Still Your Girl. Give it right back, because she got...
Hamilton.
Oh, shit, man.
There
It's
we
your boy
go. Got the
Jukebox
Hamilton.
Johnny, man.
I got it right.
Thank you,
Daddy, are you on the radio?
What's going on, player?
Yeah, you already know what it is. You smell me? You smell me?
All right, man. Real quick, man, shout out to everybody who listened to last week's episode of the podcast. I know we ran into some trouble on Apple Podcasts, and I know it was Labor Day weekend, and I could tell it was Labor Day weekend because numbers usually drop around the holidays because nobody listens. But then when people resume their regular schedule, I got hit up. Shout out to George for letting me know. I had been working on it for 2 days. If y'all encounter any trouble this week on Apple Podcasts, I'll look into it again. Hopefully we won't have an issue
Steve
going
Jobs.
forward. But shout out to everybody who rock with us over on YouTube this
sorry,
week.
you're right, it did pass.
Shout out to everybody who listens to us right now on Google Play, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, and what's the other one we on? iHeartRadio, SoundCloud,
Spotify?
Google Play.
Oh, okay.
Google Play. Yep. Shout out to everybody listening to us there. Once again, you can find us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at KSP, our Kicking Shit Pod. Our website is down right now. We got to get our domain back, but we'll talk about that later. If you need to email us, kickingshitpod@gmail.com. Now, somebody on YouTube said it would be funny as fuck if we did smoke for an episode, and I'm with it. So I'm marking December sometime before we go on our hiatus to blaze up to wrap up the year.
I'm going to come in this bitch with a bowl.
We're gonna smoke before we get on camera because we are.
Shit, we might get Cushy Dreams to sponsor the episode.
They ain't going to do that.
Oh, yeah, they just do CBD.
But I'm definitely lighting that shit on the mic like Lil Wayne.
Oh,
Shit, we can smoke CBD on the episode, but smoke the weed before.
No, that's disrespectful.
No, we're gonna smoke the weed before we get on these cameras.
You got one of them vacuum bags?
Nope.
Okay, then.
She need a vacuum
got
bag
nothing
for
but
what's
straight
I
that?
see somebody roll up in a banana leaf.
Wow. Why?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Like she scraped the shit off the banana and dried it out, and then she rolled it up in the banana, the peel. She said it burns slower.
Different.
Man, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
I just want the regular. I ain't got time for all that shit.
Pretty sure you get a lot of potassium with that.
Probably so, man. Just give me a white owl.
All right.
I'm like, smoke white
Guys, no
They
more.
don't?
No,
What y'all niggas smoke?
I do covertly.
Y'all smoke grape
Say,
swishers?
give me a white
Dutch
owl.
Master Supremes? Nothing.
What do y'all smoke now?
I don't smoke no damn white owl. I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay.
What you use?
I mean,
Papers.
I'm a leaf type of guy. I give me a Fonto leaf.
Oh,
King
okay,
Fonto.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think my family members, he roll up in that.
Oh yeah.
Joint paper for me, every time. Never miss.
Black
I mean,
and mild for me.
They are aight.
Joint paper.
Hookah for me.
Get the vibes for them. Hookah.
Word.
Yeah.
I miss hookah. I ain't had hookah
That's
in a
what's
minute.
up.
How y'all guys doing, man? How your week going, man?
Man, I had a
That's
hellacious week, man.
Hellacious week. Was that
Yeah,
good or
man.
bad?
I mean, it's all right.
It's all right.
It's maintainable. It's manageable. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Got my dog shitting everywhere.
Oh yeah, I seen you out with Fluffy today.
How about
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
up.
Fendi,
You know what
Gucci,
I'm
Prada,
saying?
Louis.
Had
Yeah.
to give her a bath today with a little stinking ass. This
Okay.
motherfucker, I fed her before I went to sleep. And I took her out, made sure she pooped and whatever. And then, like, I checked on her in the morning. This motherfucker had my whole front room
Hey, what
stinking.
y'all been feeding little baby?
I'm like, God damn! I come up there. You know how like chocolate? You ever seen a ice cream cone dipped in chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
hell
like,
no.
you
That's
know what I'm saying? That shit started like breaking and shit.
Yeah.
Bruh, she had that shit all over her pillow.
My
Damn.
nigga.
How many times you shit while you was asleep?
Man, it looked like a good 7 times.
God damn,
I
what y'all
said,
feeding her?
damn. I fed just
Puppy
regular
chow?
arms. I'm
Yeah.
feeding her arms.
So, did you not wake up in the middle of the night to walk her?
Hell no, nigga. I was asleep.
It's just
That-
like a
that's-
baby.
I
You gotta
feel
get up.
She is a baby, and I
What are
understand
you, a
that.
single father?
Yes, no. We I'm co-parenting.
Okay.
But anyway,
You need some help, brother.
anyway,
Hold on, how the hell a nigga named Brandon Lowe get the Roberto Clemente Award? Sick of baseball.
damn, that is fucked up. But anyway, yeah, we working it out though, man. I whooped her little butt, but you know we.
You gonna whoop the dog?
Hell
You
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
whoop
whoop
her.
them so they can know
It's just
like
one
not
good
to
pop.
do that.
I ain't assessing.
Wow.
You
Ah.
don't whoop her. You just put her nose.
I'm
in it.
calling
You
all the
make
white
her-
people I know.
You make
and
her
I give you a pop.
uncomfortable.
The pop is to help you
Animal
remember.
abuse. All the white people that I know. Animal
Exactly.
abuse.
There goes the Peter sponsorship.
Nah.
I bet you them white people beat their animal.
Hell no. They let their
Hell
dogs kiss
no.
them in the mouth.
That's crazy.
Hell no. Only black people whoop something. we whoop anything.
Shit, we
nigga.
was whooping 400 years. Somebody gonna
Right.
get whipped.
Hey,
nigga.
black people whoop. Black people be happy to whoop other people's kids. They be happy to whoop other people's dogs. He need his
over here.
ass beat. I'll do it if your mama
Hey,
don't.
Get her ass in a minute. Bring them over here.
They be
Then.
ready to whoop some fucking ass.
Yeah,
That's what the
man.
dad for. The dad whoop ass and give advice.
That did used to be
That's
the
his
father
role,
role
nigga.
right there. The
there
last,
with
the
your-
last chance.
Your son over here wilding. All right, I'll be over there.
Your
Whoop his
mama
ass real
told
quick.
me that you got in trouble at school.
Now, son, when you go outside, you need to wear a hard hat because you never know when it's going to rain. Give him one of them. All right, I done did my job. I'm out of here.
Speaking of, man, Johnny got a good question here while we talking about man shit. Do men need reassurance?
Reinsurance?
For sure we need
First of all, I
reassurance.
want to know what that means.
Is
I
that
do.
getting
I want a
insurance and then
definition.
You
get
know, here's a
another
good. I don't know. a
D,
good-
can you give me a definition?
Yes, I
for
don't know a good
reassurance?
definition, but I
I
know an
want
example.
Webster Merriam's definition for reassurance,
I don't even like auto insurance.
so I can identify whether I need
That
it
shit
or
is a
not.
ripoff.
You know what I'm saying?
So, reassurance, for those that do not know, is the action of removing someone's doubts or fears. A statement or comment that removes someone's doubts or fears.
See, let me give you an
A
example.
statement?
Okay, so Johnny,
Today-
when you frame that question, what does that mean? Do men need reassurance? Like,
What
walk,
do men need
walk-
reassurance
Walk
from?
me through your thought process that made you direct that question towards men, because obviously that question tells me that you think women need reassurance. So you're trying to figure out men need it too.
Right. So I
Okay.
mean, so yeah, I've heard women say it's nice when they boyfriends or husbands tell them you look nice today, you look pretty today. If they don't hear that from them, then they start to think that the guy doesn't like them no more. So
I see what you mean.
Facts.
Is
yeah.
it reassurance or is it validation?
That's validation to me.
what's
I would say
validation?
that men do need reassurance in the context of the definition because you have a lot of men, whether they admit it or not, that are insecure. You want to hear that you are your woman's favorite. We had a whole conversation about explaining to somebody if they dick game is subpar or not.
Facts.
You want to know from your significant other that you're doing good. It's not just about feelings. It's not about how you look. It's just in general.
Yeah.
You want to hear that
True.
shit.
But even when Landon told me, he was like, "You look good on camera." You know, I was a little afraid of how I was gonna look without this beard. And to hear my friend tell me that, it really brought me a little bit of joy, honestly.
Well, you don't look like the Hamburglar. I'm not going to be rude and say
The
that.
hell
I
you
think-
don't.
Get out of here, man.
I
This nigga a
think
mess.
you look fine. Johnny looks fine
It look
without
just
his
like the
beard.
hamburger.
Oh man, blur my face out this whole episode.
No, you actually look good, man. Not bad. I just got to get
Nah,
used
you
to it.
Johnny can pull it off. James cannot. Like, he doesn't know
I mean,
how to,
I ain't never had a beard, so, you know.
He's not going, but he ain't going to shave what he has. So,
Nah,
Might
shave
go
that
get
shit,
a
James.
haircut.
Go
tomorrow.
get naked, James.
I
On the
usually
Wait,
face.
get the,
what?
Whoa.
yeah.
But yeah, it's like
Yeah,
sometimes
you did
need
say
to-
that.
Your it'd be nice
And
when
no,
your
I'll
friends
keep my clothes
compliment you.
But nah, usually I get the pencil mustache. You
Oh,
know what I'm
okay.
saying? So it's
Yeah, you
like
do be
shaving.
having
As long as you don't get the
mustache.
8 off, you straight.
I was going to say, just don't come in here. and
Get the
don't handle-
mustache only, man.
What?
Like when you get money, man, get the mustache only just to
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
with
I
niggas.
want
Just
the
have
mustache
that
Damn,
big
nigga,
big
just, how
mustache.
you figure I ain't
I
got
want
no
the
money?
mustache
No,
on.
I'm talking about like
When
money.
you get
money.
some money, man.
Like
When you can afford a haircut from
like-
a real barber.
Like when you so rich, it don't even matter
When you
what
get off
cat
Clarion.
sticks. Yo, y'all niggas is fucked up. When you get off Chime, you get off Chime.
Clear enough.
I'm sorry.
Damn, I don't put my whole financial goddamn business out this bitch.
Nah,
I don't
man.
give a fuck. I'm on Clarendon. Hell yeah, they need to sponsor us. Shit.
I accidentally,
facts, nigga.
I accidentally
Most of my
clicked on
shoes off
Cash
that
App,
bitch.
and
Oh, no.
they were trying to give me a Cash App card. I didn't know Cash App was FDIC insured.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, cash that big
I
man.
said, shit, I might give me a Cash App card.
So men need reassurance.
I think so.
That's what I'm taking
and
from
just
this
not from their
conversation.
women, from their fellas, man, from the people around
Yo,
them.
what is up with you and men, dog?
What?
I don't need reassurance.
Women
from
can't-
I
niggas.
don't need none either. I don't even need auto insurance.
Wow.
I'm straight.
That's wow.
So you don't ever question your friendship with another man? Like, I
What?
wonder if this
Hell
nigga,
nah,
no.
nigga.
I wonder if this nigga really fuck with me like he said he fuck with me.
Bruh,
Johnny,
I
Nah,
got a
if you say you
homeboy-
fuck with me, you fuck with me.
Shout out to my homeboy G-Mon. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been rocking together for about 20 plus. I don't call this nigga every day, but when we do talk, it's like it never like we never left. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
That's my dog.
agree that I need reassurance. Now, where my reassurance comes from is totally different. I'm with him.
What from
Like-
a man though? What you gonna tell another man?
I was
hey,
gonna.
man,
I was gonna say I get
looking tight today. What?
Nah,
No,
man.
I'm agreeing with him as far as like I get reassurance from my friends, and a lot of my friends aren't men, so it's a mixture. So I might get reassurance from Johnny or you or D, you know, my homeboys. Like, you know what I'm saying? I only got two. My homeboys that I fuck with are my homegirls. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's where my reassurance come from. If we talking about in the sense of like who you're dating, I don't know, because I get reassurance from people I can trust, what they believe, like what they're saying to me. They're not gonna lie to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if I'm reassuring, like when I said he looked good on camera, that was the truth. Now, if another nigga comes in here and say, I don't know if that would be the same reassurance, but I know you guys, so I trust you guys' opinion. I know you're not gonna lie to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, true.
So I know you're not gonna try to butter me up, but a nigga who don't know you like that, which would be, I feel like somebody you're dating, until y'all really get to know each other, you know, I'm the type of person, I just don't trust everything somebody's telling me who I'm just getting to know or who I'm intimate with. It takes me a while to get in that space of, yeah, you really got my back, you holding me down, I believe what you're saying. So my reassurance come from my circle.
So you would, I guess you kind of are saying that you basically honor reassurance from your circle, not so much the person that you're dating.
Yes, because I know they're not lying to me. Like, I know they're
So-
going to tell me the truth.
I wonder if, listening to you all talk, I wonder if the key word in the question is need. What I'm hearing is that you guys don't need reassurance, but you all like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can say
need
that.
it. I don't need it.
So
Like I don't wake up.
do men
fishing
like
for compliments.
reassurance? The answer would be yes.
Probably.
Yeah, because
But you don't need it.
Yeah, you don't need it because I guess I don't know. Y'all can speak to this. Has a man like your supports, like you learn how to support you. Like you know, you like. I don't know how it is for little girls growing up because I'm not a little girl. I just know how it was for me, and so you know, for instance, like if we're not sure of ourselves, the man response is, "Man, you got this shit, nigga. Fuck you crying about." And it don't feel good. You feel what I'm saying? It just
That
feel
hurts.
it's senseless. It's like, man, sit your ass up, get in there, and do that shit. So a lot of times you find yourself picking yourself up.
Nigga be like, yeah, you right, all right.
And so over time you've been conditioned to not really have support. So it feels good when you get it, but it's not something you necessarily need because you didn't
Right.
grow up with it. So you just learn how to adapt
That's like
to not having it.
you can even take my fashion right now. I got on shorts and a jean jacket.
That's
nigga.
actually dope. That's that West
Didn't
Coast
nobody
shit.
tell me to wear this shit.
Right, man. But you look like you fashionable.
I don't need no insurance, nigga.
I don't need
I
no
woke
insurance.
Nigga want that guy
Said
cover.
fuck it and put it together. That's just how I be. That's how I
Now,
roll.
what if your girl was acting kind of standoffish for the last 3 weeks?
Whoa, this nigga.
And you like, dang, everything all right? And she assure you that everything's all right. Do you feel like you would need that?
I'll be like, whoa, okay. I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I
flip
see
it on
what you
you.
did there.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's actually a great question. That's a great
Yes,
question.
I stumped the manly man.
Yeah, that's a great question.
The nigga who answers, who can dodge the fuck out of a question. He
I
dodged the fuck
actually
out of a
give y'all a
question. I tell you that.
situation today. My girl said that she felt like she was gaining weight. The good old "am I gaining weight" conversation. You know what I'm
she
saying?
okay with us talking about this?
Yeah, yeah.
Of
I'm
course,
scared.
because you
Okay.
know I'm a
Jasmine looks good. She's not gaining weight.
and that's what I told her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said what you got to realize is that you're getting older, and when you get older, some things come with getting older. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
That nigga gave
Why
her
it ain't come for you,
That nigga
though?
gave her that
Huh?
Bill
Why it
Cosby
never
advice.
came for you?
My fucking diet.
I'm sorry, Cliff Huxtable
You think it's
advice.
because you vegan, bro?
It's my diet.
I'm going vegan
Your
for
diet.
a year.
Yeah,
And
I
if
gotta go
I don't
vegan.
Look like The Rock.
you probably
definitely
would.
have
not
a
gonna like The
conversation.
You probably shed like all your fat. But see, the only thing is like I can't build muscle. Like I gotta have a supplement for me to build muscle. If that makes
You can't
sense.
eat
I don't
chickpeas?
believe that though because I follow a vegan. Well, I used to follow. He blocked me,
Right.
but it
Why
was
he
a-
block you?
I used to troll vegans.
Oh, damn.
I hate him. But
I guarantee you, he taking something.
he was a vegan weightlifter. He was a bodybuilder, and so I got into like vegan bodybuilding and how they did it because I tried to be vegan at one point.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? They would show you the type of diet that you need to eat. Now I feel like being vegan, you can eat a lot more
Yeah, you supposed to.
because honestly, I think people get it confused. I mean, protein is like you need a protein and a carb to complete a protein, and that's a muscle builder.
Right.
So if you're eating rice and beans every day, you're gonna gain weight
Right.
and you're gonna gain muscle at the same rate they would. I don't know if you would really need a supplement unless you was trying to really, really mass up, like mass up.
Well, I mean,
But they have them.
see, my thing is I'm trying to mass up, and I've been trying to gain weight. So I looked into a protein supplement. It's called Vega.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I used to
actually-
use vegan.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
I got one that'll help you out. I'll tell you after the show.
All right.
But I got one that'll help you out.
All right. Well, I don't know how this went from insurance to
Yeah, I
gaining
don't.
weight.
Yeah, but man, everyone needs some type of insurance. I don't know if men.
Oh, well,
I don't know if men necessarily need it, but you know, it's nice to have.
I
Yeah,
just
especially if you
trolled
get in a car
myself.
accident.
I'm out here trolling myself just now. I wanted insurance on the gaining weight thing.
Oh, I got you on that.
You know
I
what
got
I'm
you
saying?
on that.
You said insurance or assurance?
You said
Oh,
insurance.
nigga, I'm hood.
Okay.
What one? Is it insurance or insurance, nigga?
All right, Johnny,
Either
what you
way, I
got
don't
for us,
need it.
man?
All right, man. So, Carolyn Lavette, I hope I say her name right. She is running for the first district in New Hampshire for Congress this year. Looks like she's gonna win that seat, and she's gonna be the first Generation Z politician elected into Congress, man. So
Wow.
we getting old.
That
old is she?
deserves a
How
period.
old is she? 25.
Period.
She's 25.
Period.
Because she's Gen Z.
She's 25, man. Can't believe Gen Z about to start running this country.
Oh shit.
We fucked.
What are we?
Actually, no.
We millennials.
So we already run the country? Damn, we
no,
didn't get nobody.
we are millennials.
Yeah, I don't know who runs the
Gen
country.
Z would be behind us.
Yeah, behind us.
Gen
Well,
Z is
I
my
didn't get
brothers.
somebody in before.
Well, we got people already in Congress.
I was gonna say
Oh, okay,
millennials
yeah.
are already in
And I
Congress.
think millennials is what 40 to something now.
Right. I feel like Gen Z, they like one of the worst generations, but I feel like them being so
Every
bad
generation feels like that. Go ahead.
is gonna make them great, if that makes sense.
One thing I give Gen Z, they don't give a fuck. They'll quit their
Exactly.
job.
They
They'll
don't.
start their job
and
today
that's
and
what
quit
I'm saying.
today.
That's
Gen
what I'm
Z
saying.
promoted the whole. It was already happening, but Gen Z really promoted job hopping because that is a surefire way to get a raise. If you
Yeah.
want a raise, you ain't getting at your job. Find some. You'll go somewhere else.
They like what
Yep.
we consider
People always
absurd.
gonna pay you more than what you making.
What we consider absurd, they double down on that. Like as a manager, I get a bunch of Gen Zs. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I be like, yo, these motherfuckers ain't worth a damn. You
They
know what I'm
use
saying?
all their PTO to the max.
And to the max. They'll be late every day.
Uh-huh.
But it's like actuality, they show you like they don't give a fuck. We used to mask that we don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We'll go in and damn, I hate this motherfucker.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? We'll still work.
But Gen Z has changed the environment of, like in the customer service business, it's not the same business.
Oh no.
I think they had us so programmed. Like we were the last generations of being programmed, and I think the kids that we raised and the kids that came after us, like the kids under us, the Gen Zers,
Yeah, they see
They
the
kind of
bullshit.
looked at us and then heard us talking, and they was just like, nah, nigga, we not finna do that.
Yeah.
We doing something. And we encouraged them like, man, do your thing, man. Don't goddamn fuck that. Do you.
But see, that's what we did to the generation before us. They used to say the same thing about us. Oh, these little niggas crazy.
Oh yeah,
All kinds of shit. But you know what
we
I'm
was
saying?
lazy compared to them because who was before us? Generation X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was lazy compared to them,
Oh,
and
yeah,
they
'cause
were
our
lazy
generation-
compared to the baby boomers.
Baby boomers,
Yeah.
yeah. Because our generation stopped that whole retiring from a job shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you have very few people that will stay at a
This
job for 20 years, 40 years. Like, we don't do that.
Look at me
Yeah,
and
I've
Johnny.
been in
dumbass.
my job a little too long.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
Johnny
I've been in
been
my
there a
job
little too
forever,
long.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my sister. She only had like 2 jobs her whole life.
Yep,
Yeah,
she one of
same,
us too.
me too.
And
Yeah.
she, I don't know how she do it. This motherfucker did 20 years, and she ain't even 40 yet. Did 20 years
Well,
at a
see,
job.
back
Say,
in the
"God
day, though,
damn."
like our parents' generation, you do 30 years somewhere, then that's automatic retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they give you pension and shit. Now
True.
jobs don't really give you pension like that, so it's like you gotta plan your own retirement.
And if you could survive 30 years, I mean, 30 years is 3 decades, and in 3 decades, you probably gonna see some financial turmoil in the economy. Meaning, you gotta survive waves of layoffs, cause layoffs happen. Like, it's not always prosperous in the economy. It's like, all right, we hitting the bottom. Get rid of niggas. We gotta make everything look good for the stockholders in America.
Yeah.
So, man, yeah, like, it's impressive to stay on the job that long and not be forced out of that job. Because people get forced out their job all the fucking time. I've seen it through the years. My only problem with Gen Z is respect. They lack respect. And that's
I'll agree with
what
that.
I hate about the generation. It's not how you move. It's in the manner in what you move. You move with the I don't give a fuck attitude. That's great. But like you said, you can see that they're going to give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
You're supposed to mask that. I don't give a fuck if you going to quit today and you started today, but showing me that
Yeah.
it just doesn't sit well with me. And at the end of the day, as they go through their working life, they're gonna work for a baby boomer, a Gen Xer, or a Gen Y. Like, it's not too many times you're gonna work for a Gen Zer. And as a person grows in business, they start to understand what respect is. So even if a young millennial, a young Gen Zer, 2021, amasses $2, $3, $4 million, he still's got the same mindset as his generation, but he's also tapped into a different type of money. So he know what it looks like to be respectful. And so as these niggas, I see them at work, how they walk around, how they treat people, how they talk to people. Like, that shit matters at different levels.
Right.
So you can be a Gen Z all you want, but I guess, I bet you this politician didn't get that job being like the Gen Zers I see every day. He has to conform to the shit that we conform to. You got to know that when you step in rooms, you got to talk a certain way, look a certain way, dress a certain way, say the right thing. That's going to always be the law. As long as the people above us that got the money are writing those type of rules, and then it's just it's a respect thing.
It is a respect thing.
You're not coming in anybody's Senate office the way I see these young niggas in these stores, the way I see these young niggas in retail, hell, the way I see some of these young niggas in corporate positions. You're just not coming in like that. You're going to stay where you at. Trust me.
One thing I like that Kanye said today on that little
Yeezy.
thing that y'all sent me.
MSNBC.
He was saying about TikTok and how TikTok can be used for like educational purposes. And he was like, how are you going to talk to somebody if you don't know their language?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that could possibly help and hinder them, because motherfuckers was born with a phone.
Oh,
In
yeah.
their hand.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
were
Early,
phone
too.
at
Born with a phone.
They
So
probably got
it's
their
just
first
like,
phone at like 10 years old.
exactly. It's just like, that's how you reach them. You know what I'm saying? You reach them.
And it's really
through that.
annoying because that might be how you reach them, but that's also why they don't understand respect, because respect is not pushed on TikTok. It's not pushed on
Right.
social media.
It ain't.
And I agree with
And newsflash,
what Landon said.
the millennials are making the content that they're absorbing. That's the funny part. Like look at the game.
Because they're trying to reach back. Like, they're trying to.
Of course, you're trying to reach back, but look at the people dominating the game in which you want to, what you emulate, what you idolize. Even the rappers you listen to, they're all millennials.
Yeah.
because I didn't
some
know
of 'em are
NLE
Gen-
some of
Chopper
'em
was
are
19.
Gen Z.
Some of them are Gen Zers. Some of them Gen
He
Zers.
19.
Yeah,
But I think
know that.
millennials
Right
down
now?
to age
Yes.
30 maybe, 20 something.
He been out for a while.
It's like
Yeah.
28, 29. Hold on.
And I'm talking more so successful rappers, even because I think Thug and them about 27, 28 by now.
Yeah.
So they were our generation.
Man, it's this dude on YouTube that ride around in like different hoods. And he show you different hoods.
Yeah.
And one time he was riding through Memphis, and NLE Chopper was standing on a damn crate rapping to a parking lot. I thought that was dope.
And once
That's
again,
26 to 41.
I know we got to move on. Thank you. I know we got to move on, but Gen Zers, I want you to notice too when I say like how Gen Zers are, how they move, how they think. Notice they are the ones dying in rap music right now.
Oh yeah.
We'll get to it deeper, but they are the ones dying in rap music. You don't hear too many niggas our age. Like Nipsey, that was just a casualty. You know what I'm saying? That was just honestly, that was like a blip in the matrix. Who would have expected that?
What's the I got a conspiracy. What's the record label they work for? My man PNB, he was on.
Oh,
I don't know. I
I
had to
can't
Google.
think of the record label, but this record label, everybody don't died on that motherfucker.
Oh shit.
I know the conspiracy.
I
you're talking
can't
about.
I can't think of the name of it, but it's
well,
it's a certain record label. Like all of these guys that just passed was on.
it's an
We'll-
empire.
We'll talk about it off mic,
yeah.
but I know what you're talking
All
about.
right.
It's crazy. It's just crazy to think about.
All right, man. The Senate, man, they had a vote coming up about codifying same-sex marriage, but they are going to wait till after the November midterm elections to vote because they need Republican support, and some Republicans are scared to vote yes for the same-sex marriage bill because they don't want to lose out on any votes that they might get for the fall. So they're waiting for the election to come through, and then they can get the votes needed to codify same-sex marriage, which will prevent the Supreme Court from overturning it like they did Roe v. Wade. All right. And then last thing, man, them electric cars coming, y'all.
Hey,
Biden announced a $900 billion electric vehicle charging station bill. So during the Detroit Auto Show, he said that they're going to put $900 million into putting charging stations throughout the country.
Let's go.
So y'all go ahead and get y'all EV.
Get your money to
EVs,
get
whatever
you
they
an
call
EV.
it. Yeah.
40 grand. That's what you need starting.
Well, shit, I heard
Buy you
the
some
Leaf,
stock.
the Nissan Leaf, kind of like 20-something.
How small that shit though?
Oh, it's super small, probably the size of this table.
Let me ask you a question. Because we older now. So we already been through this. We getting to the age. Hell, everybody in this room next 10 years, we all gonna be 40 something.
Shit.
Maybe not D, but
I don't know why he act like I'm in my 20s.
for the younger people out there, what's gonna be they shit? Like these electric cars expensive. I can see us getting one and it not being the shit, but we understand like everything that we thought used to matter, like everything that
Yeah.
we thought got us the women, don't really get you the women. It's a whole lot of other shit.
I want to see the first nigga with the electric hoopty.
So I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out what the young girls.
You nigga praying that his electric shit
I'm
start
basically
up.
trying to figure out what my grandson is gonna be asking for to flex on the honeys. Cause you can't roll up with let's use today's models for example. You can't roll up with the 40 grand. What's that? The Tesla Model S? You getting picked on.
That's fine. But
You getting picked on.
I
I
find it
wouldn't give a
interesting.
damn. I'll roll up right in my Tesla, nigga.
Some people would.
Rewind your life back. And let's rewind back to when we was in high school and early 20s and then with the technology we got now. Like, do you know that the small Tesla, the smallest one, or the Leaf?
Nigga,
You think we could get something in the Leaf?
anything I buy with
In
my
the future?
money?
If the future was when we
Oh,
was
so-
young.
You're going to be like the taxi driver from Fifth Element. He had the old-ass taxi compared to everybody else.
There you
Look,
go. That's probably
I'll
what it's
be
gonna be
real
like.
with you. Anything I buy with my money, I can give a fuck what the next person think about.
Even back then when you were 20?
I mean, shit. I had you
What, you
talking
have a
to a nigga
Caprice?
that had a 1987 Toyota Corolla.
So what's the
that
so
shit
what
was stainless
so what I'm
steel,
try-
nigga.
So listen to my question. What I'm trying to say
Toyota.
is back then, like the cars with the 24s on it, the big body Chevys, or if a nigga did have a Benz, a Mercedes. What I'm saying is, what's gonna be the car that's the old school, that's electric? When our
It's gonna be-
grandkids,
oh yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
gonna-
Oh, in
it's
high
gonna be
school,
like
now.
whatever
Going
you
to be
driving
the first Tesla. The
Yeah,
model,
first
Yeah.
Tesla or
Model
a
S
Prius.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's going to be
some
whatever
crazy
the
shit.
first electric car is. that's going to be old school.
I got this 22
old.
Tesla.
But I do want to know if we have. I'm pretty sure we got some Tesla listeners. Answer me this. So I actually saw a Tesla on the side of the road. I guess it broke down or something.
Are the Benz and the Cadillac? They got electric cars now too. Benz.
Oh
Cadillac,
yeah, that Mercedes electric is sexy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
F-150 electric. Nice.
Nah,
Yeah.
but I would sleep with an ugly nigga for the Puro Sangway that just came out. So
Dang.
I had to
How
look it up.
ugly?
This nigga interesting.
I mean that shit go for like $397,000.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But
Damn.
I will say that so I saw a Tesla on the side of the road. There wasn't anybody in it, and it's my first time ever seeing it. But when I came back around, it was getting picked up. There still was nobody there. So if they see a Tesla, does like Tesla give some type of incentive to tow truck people to say return the car to like a Tesla place, and they find the person or they fix it, or like because that's another thing I noticed. Like if I have seen a Tesla, it gets picked up quick. Like it don't sit on the side of the road like other
Maybe
cars.
they do got.
But
some
what
type
happens
of-
when you got the old school Tesla? Like it's out of warranty. They not taking care
It's
of
out
your
of
car.
warranty.
Shit,
They
what
say-
is their warranty?
They might not have one. You might have a lifetime warranty on them bitches.
Nah,
I feel like by the
can't-
Or a
time my
lifetime
grand-
road time assistance.
I feel like by the time our grandkids in high school with their first cars or in their early 20s with their old school electrics, like it's gonna be a different world.
my granddaddy gonna
But
give
you
me his old
already got-
Tesla.
I
You
want
already
that
got,
Cybertruck.
what, United
Hey man,
Air.
recode my shit to goddamn update to the
Hey,
new
niggas gonna be
GPS.
jailbreaking Teslas.
Nah,
I just break a Tesla,
Nah.
nigga.
You know, niggas will find a way.
they will. But like it's fucked up because what if we don't even like if we already got United Airlines getting the air taxis, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they're not even like driving? Like you getting picked on because you're driving. You know what I mean? Like you getting picked on because you drove.
That's a
yourself.
good way to think of it.
tell
Yeah,
y'all
maybe
something.
cars.
Oh, so you
just
saying
slow.
hover cars?
Like the
Man,
like
these
the
they
self.
better not give these little niggas no air license.
No, they're not. It's self-driving. I mean, self-flying vehicles that they are trying to now produce.
Little niggas don't need to be in self shit.
I'm gonna
They
take
need,
y'all.
to be, they need to be watched.
I'm gonna take y'all back to 06 when I had the
Let me take
1987
you back
Toyota
to
Corolla.
05.
Look, all my friends had dope ass cars. All my friends. You think of any friend I had, they had a dope car. I was the only nigga pulling up with the dink dink. You know what I'm saying? That was me, nigga. And I didn't give a fuck.
You
I
got a
put
pipe
10
on the
my
back of
shit.
that bitch?
No, I didn't. I
Oh.
wanted to get one, but no,
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I put 10 on my shit, put some bass in my shit. That's
Had
all I
to.
needed.
Yo,
I mean,
shout
I
know
out-
what I'm
shout out
saying?
to Cats, 'cause
That's all I
didn't
needed.
have a car, so
That's what I was gonna
Shout out
say.
to Cats.
I was just as cool as everybody else with a car because everybody else didn't have one.
I remember I put them 8s in my trunk.
Nigga, I remember I could
Eight's pretty good.
I could step outside my car, right? I had my sound system so dope. My first radio was like a Pioneer radio, so I had the remote for it. So what I used to do, my car was like the party car. If you go park somewhere, nigga, I turn my shit on from outside, nigga.
I remember niggas had
You
to
know what
you
I'm
was
saying?
the
Have my
motherfucker that I
shit
hate now.
booming or whatever. So I thought that was dope about
So-
my car.
That is dope.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
your nigga gonna have to jailbreak your Tesla so you had like Siri for it. Hey yo, Tesla, turn up a little bit. I got y'all. Turn up.
They're gonna be the mechanics that make the money though. The mechanics that start working on these electric vehicles.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah, they definitely got to. They definitely. I know that shit is killing their like. It's gonna eventually kill their
Yeah,
craft,
you
and they're
gotta
gonna
have
have
to
to go
grow
back
with
to
it.
school.
there are a lot of.
I think a Tesla got 8 parts.
It's not many parts. It's like the computer.
It's a
that
it's a
goes
computer.
in it is
Like
what you're
it's a
having to
computer.
learn. But you do have some car companies that are actually taking the opportunity to train their mechanics now because they're trying to go more electric. Shout out to Kia. So that way they don't lose them and they don't have to worry about rehiring new people.
Okay, that's good.
So it's like they're trying to transition, but eventually the golden people are going to be the ones that know how to work on old school gas running cars.
Yeah, that's true too.
All right,
Shout out to my nigga Henry.
all right. Tell me how y'all would tell someone to leave your house in the King James version, so they're not offended.
Like,
So-
Val, get out my house.
Yeah, like Romeo and Juliet, Shakespeare.
Thou time has expired in my headquarters. Therefore, I need you to exit the premises immediately.
All right.
I would be offended.
You gonna be offended?
Yo, go, Johnny.
I don't know what I would say. Let me see.
You have drank of all of my wine.
I'm trying to think how I would kick somebody out in regular life. I don't know. I never kick nobody out. I
And
just
the
act
day
like I'm
has
sleepy.
expired.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Thou art. Oh no, thou've grown tired. I think I'll be headed off to bed.
At the BS of you in my headquarters, I have been becoming annoyed with your appearance.
You are welcome to stay during my slumber. I will get you a pillow. And you can sleepeth on the couch.
You try to tell them to get out. Not stay.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're
get
right.
out.
See, I be letting people stay.
I would say
how you say
has-
she?
the time has become non-handsome. What art thou about to do?
Not handsome.
All right,
It's an ugly time,
Getting ugly
nigga.
out here.
So are you.
You got to go.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to say that nicely.
What? You
I
gotta go to work?
tomorrow.
Out thou is
Nay. On your
This
request to
also
stay.
highlights who the fuck
I
don't
have to
read
work
King
in
James.
Yeah, I don't even know what King
My shit
James
is in
is. I
English.
thought all the Bibles was King James.
No.
they are. I mean, nah, they're not. But shit, my shit in English. So I don't know.
Thou is employed.
Yo, let me go to. Hold on, let me see.
And therefore thou must go.
All right, I got us.
It's been funneth.
Fun of.
I thought we would have some shit, but let's get to it. Let's see what the comments said. 'Cause this
Bull-
was
I
actually
think
pretty
all mine were great.
I feel like yours is good. I feel like would be perfect. Let's see. The doors of the house is open. Depart from thee.
I like that.
Go ye now in peace.
That's a good
Oh
one.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
The Lord wants me to get rest. So you shall go.
Fuck peace.
Oh, let me see. If thee payeth no bills in the house of thou, may you departure be hasty swift. Like now.
If thy payeth no bills in the house of thou. I like
And when
that.
you go into a household, greet it if the hold on. And when you go into a household, greet it. If the household is worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it is not worthy, let your peace return to you. And however will not receive you nor hear your words when you depart from the house or city, shake off the dust from your feet.
God
This nigga put an actual verse in here.
Get
Right.
up out of here.
Thou shalt not be a burden upon someone's house.
Hey.
All right, I'm gonna do like two
That
more.
is actually a real
Real scripture.
Yeah.
Remove thyself from one's abode when the time
Abode,
is
yeah, I
nigh
like that
to lay one's head. Flee from me at once.
Niggas ain't got shit else to do on
Hey,
Twitter.
yo, man, that was funny. All right, man, let's get to these trending topics, man. So a lot of y'all call her Holly Berry. Her name is Holly. Damn. Bailey. Thank you, Holly Bailey. She's the new Black Little Mermaid. I didn't see any negative press from this, but there was a lot of negative press from this. I seen nothing but little black girls rejoicing at their image on the screen, which made me further regret my Black Panther take, which I would not repeat ever again in my life. I had a 1 hour conversation. No, I had a 2 hour conversation. Well, it felt like a long time. You know, when you smoke sometimes, it seemed like a long time passed. It's probably
It's
only
been 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's been 20 minutes. But we had a long conversation about why I shouldn't say that out loud. So I never say that out loud anymore. But I'll tell you off mic. But the
James would be the one to be like, "What you say?"
I was testing them.
what you say?
said
But
never again.
the Little Mermaid trailer drop. Holly Bailey will be Ariel. I'll probably watch this with my little girl. I before we I guess get into the reactions. When my daughter was young, a movie that we all love was probably the first of its kind. The first Black Disney princess was The Princess and the Frog, and I remember.
Jasmine was
yeah.
saying that.
I remember how the theaters were packed with young black little girls, including my little girl. And we went and we seen the movie, and she loved the movie. It was great. It was awesome. And ever since then, it was all about Tiana. And she wanted Tiana dolls and Tiana this. And if we seen anything from The Princess and the Frog, she wanted that. So now we fast forward. My little girl is now approaching 18. And she called me this week, and she's asking me about college essays. And she wrote a draft, and she sent me the draft. She's like, "Dad, you get a chance, I want you to read the draft. Let me know." Meanwhile, I'm old. I'm like, man, I don't think you need this, because she wants to go to culinary school. It's more so a trade than a 4-year university. And so I read it anyway and gave her my feedback. And one of the things that touched me the most was, I guess this is to any white listener, anybody who don't understand why something like this is important or something like Black Panther is important. My daughter seen that movie when she was a little girl. Here we are writing a college essay. She wants to go to culinary school. I don't know if you watched that movie. The girl was a chef. That's where this is coming from. So that representation being seen, here we are at 18, you write a college essay, hey, I'm going to tell the story of Tiana and how Tiana had dreams of just wanting to move people with her food. This is what I want to do with my life. And so when I see these little girls look at The Little Mermaid, which Ariel had a beautiful voice in that movie, this will inspire another generation. And I know it's hard for people to see sometimes, like, what does a cartoon movie do to, what does it matter whether she white or black? Well, as you can see, as I can personally say, I guess it matters deeply. Because now you see something and you can be that something that you see on the screen. You can be a mermaid.
Well, goddamn, bro. I'm about to shed a tear.
That nigga pussy.
God damn.
So,
no, that's touching. That's actually
it's
a touching thing.
Wow.
It's touching.
I touch your heart every fucking week.
Actually, you don't.
I try to.
But so I guess I didn't see the negative part. I seen all the positivity from this because this is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, that is.
All I want to say is, Ariel would probably be Caribbean looking if we was trying to be aesthetic,
It's aesthetically correct, yes.
Because it's like, shit, they down in the islands, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no damn white, red-headed woman living in the islands. The sun would have been burnt her ass.
Except for Under the Sea.
Possibly.
That explains the pelvis.
I think the
I
most
wonder who playing her dad in the movie.
Whoa.
That's a good question.
See, they stuck on the wrong thing.
That was my
It just
nigga,
Elba
actually.
come out that motherfucker is tight.
With the
niggas.
trident?
They gonna be mad.
Oh, man. What was that nigga name?
It's probably gonna be I don't know. Shit, nobody give a fuck.
King Trident.
I think you're right.
You know what? They haven't released the cast for this.
They haven't. No.
Probably Lawrence
This shit
Fishburne.
might
This
shit
is
might really
just-
be.
That should be
This
funny
is
as
just to
hell.
let it
See
be known
Lawrence
that it's coming.
Yeah.
So I don't. They haven't released other trailers because like most Disney movies, they have like at least one or two trailers or A side, B side. But I feel like they were just solidifying that she is Ariel. This is what it is. It's coming. I don't understand why it's such. It's the parents. It's the parents of little kids that's causing an uproar about her being a different skin color. I personally feel like,
her dad, a white dude.
yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
You had to run it.
Let me see.
This dude from what's that movie? No Country for Old Men or whatever that shit is.
That doesn't add up.
Okay, yeah.
That
I mean,
kinda
and then
does.
you gotta realize like it's a fucking kids movie. It's a fictional character.
It's all
He had
fiction.
If we were really
Caribbean
talking
lady
about
looking?
mermaids, she would not even be pretty. Like she would look like a little alien with some fins and shit under. Like
That's
it's
true.
all fictional. I don't understand. You have a lot of parents that are raising uproar, do whatever, but you will not raise an uproar about Pocahontas storyline, and I cannot imagine what that's going to look like should they bring that back. I hope they don't.
I bet you that's an
R. Kelly
interesting
can
story.
play John.
Don't do that.
I bet you
No.
that's an interesting story how they parents
I don't
met.
like that argument because that was then, and then they did that. Like
Then
even
they
our
did what?
grandparents did that. Like our grandparents dated 15-year-old girls.
Oh yeah, I was talking with somebody about that
No,
the other day.
I mean sexualize the storyline. Period.
Well,
Like they made it seem like Pocahontas and John Smith or whatever were friends. They were not friends.
Oh, you talking about the true story?
Yeah, like don't
She was
idolize.
probably getting raped.
Mass murder and
Oh,
rape.
the
and
mom
bullshit.
is black.
But
I figured that.
she mixed.
I figured
I
that.
feel like it's a kid story. Let kids enjoy kid shit.
Kid
Well, we
shit,
just
yeah.
ruined it like we ruined everything for
I was
kids.
just
We're
gonna
fucking
say,
adults.
they
We ruin
go
everything.
They go have how did you guys meet? Well, your mom had a jerk card up there. And I stopped by the jerk card and I fell in love with the seasons and spices, baby. That's how you were born.
Damn jerk cart.
But
Eating that shit out of a pineapple.
yeah.
That Jamaican
Yeah, that sound
jackfruit,
good.
I'm trying to tell you, that shit's good.
But yeah, man.
Delicious.
Speaking of pineapple, did y'all come across what the upside down pineapple mean?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
we
that-
should already
you
know. 'cause
swingers,
it's
right?
very old school, yeah.
Yeah, you swingers. And then the ace of spades mean that you're a white woman that like black men.
Look at Johnny knowing all
Would-
this.
Johnny would know
How you
those
know this shit? What is this?
black
What
white
is
in the
this?
windows.
These are like little so it started with TikTokers saying if you ever go on a cruise or whatever and you go down the hall and you see different doors. Some couples will put an upside down pineapple on the door, which welcomes. It's pretty much a bad signal to say, hey, we welcome a swinger, we welcome a unicorn, like we welcome other things.
Disgusting.
And then sometimes you have people that have
This on a cruise?
I mean, it's anywhere. You have people
looking
that have
at this nigga very
doormats
weird.
with upside down pineapples.
Going on a cruise, swingers cruise.
I ain't going on no damn swingers cruise. But
And then down in Florida, they put loofahs on the antennas.
What that mean?
oh yeah,
The different colors and indicate
I didn't know that part.
what you're looking for.
I just knew if they had the Ace of Spades tattoo that they was into black dudes.
Johnny, would you?
Oh, a white girl?
Uh huh.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Would you hop in a swinger with
Ma-
a man that's cockled? He just want
Nah, I
to
couldn't
The
do
cockle,
that.
I couldn't do the
I
cockle.
couldn't do it.
He's just over there.
I was gonna say my,
watching
He
from the
beat his
closet.
meat.
my indicators for white women liking black dudes is
The haircut, the Kate Jocelyn haircut.
No.
Oh,
If they are hairstylists for by profession, that's one. Music they listen to, that's two. Cause real white girls listen to country music and shit like that. They listen to rap, but they fucking fuck with they shit too.
They know every song, every lyric too.
And if they got black friends, like if I see you and just black people, you like black dudes. If every time I see you hanging out with some black girls, like all right, or you keep 1 to 2 chocolates in your crew, then one of y'all like
1 to 2.
yeah, one of y'all like black men. One of y'all. Now I don't know if my thing is right, but that's my indicator. Now I can add the spade on there. Look for the ace of spade. All right, man. Emmys recap.
Shout out to the Emmys, man. So I think we announced the nominees a few months ago, and we were all talking about how Abbott Elementary had a lot of nominations, and they pulled off a few. Hold on, I'm pulling it up now, so I'm trying to talk through it.
Abbott Elementary.
I'm glad they did, because that's a good show.
What else won?
It was a good one.
Anybody know what else won?
Yeah, here we
Besides
go.
Abbott
Shout out
Elementary?
to Issa also for.
Issa won some shit,
Nah, she kept it straightforward. She's still rooting for everybody who's black. I respect it.
but did she win some shit? She won some shit. Is Emmys daytime TV? It's all TV. Right?
They have two different Emmys. They have the daytime Emmy Awards that already happened, and then the big one is the prime time. That's the one that just
daytime?
happened.
Well, I wonder if
like,
Deezus and Mero were nominated.
That's like.
Nah, I don't think they
daytime
ever
shows.
was nominated,
Okay.
because your network has to submit your nomination.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
That's like soap operas and shit.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
daytime
yeah.
one is, and like talk shows.
Days of Our Lives, nigga.
I was about to say, what good soap operas are still out? I remember my grandma.
They only
used
got
to
like a
catch
few
that on my
left,
children.
man.
Them shits all go to streaming probably now.
Bruh, I remember
damn,
all
I
my
can't pull
children
this
was
up.
Sunny and it was somebody else.
Who you watch it at? With your mom or with your grandma?
All my
grandma.
children used to
Oh,
be
yeah.
my parents' shit. Now they watch Days of Our Lives.
Hold on, your mom still watching Days of Our Lives?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I think Days of Our Lives
Is
and
it
General
still good?
Hospital's the only one song. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith on there. He play a hitman.
Nigga, stop.
Yeah,
Hitman.
he on there now.
I gotta see that.
What you mean? I can't
gotta
shoot
see
LeBron during the 3-point shot.
I wonder if they got him standing on like something for they shoot far away so he look taller.
Hold on, Stephen A. Smith ain't that
That nigga
short.
shoot you, pow, pass the ball to LeBron James.
I
Stephen
took
A.
a picture
Smith.
beside him and I felt tall.
Who's that? What's the same?
Who's Stephen A?
Yeah.
I thought Stephen A was tall. 'Cause he's
I know.
I
tall.
wear them sweatpants.
All right, here we go, y'all.
All right.
All right, man. Outstanding comedy series, Ted Lasso won.
You
Outstanding.
said that.
Yep. Outstanding lead actor in a comedy series, Jason Sudeikis, who played Ted Lasso, won. Outstanding lead actress in a comedy series, some shit, Jean Smart from Hacks.
No one cares.
Yeah. All right, we just go get to the black folk.
Yeah.
All right, Cheryl Lee Ralph. Y'all remember Cheryl Lee Ralph?
Brandy Mama.
Brandy Mama. She won
okay.
Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. And she beat some heavy hitters on here. She beat Alex Bornstein for The Marvelous Miss Maisel. She beat Kate McKinnon from Saturday Night Live. Also nominated in that was Janelle James, who plays the principal on Abbott Elementary.
Yo, she killed
She
that
was
shit.
funny.
Oh my gosh, she kills that shit every fucking week. Can't wait till that show come back
All
on.
right, outstanding lead actress in a drama series went to Zendaya for Euphoria, but I think we called that on that episode where she played the crackhead to the best
She killed
crackhead abilities.
Yeah,
She killed it.
I think she was going to get that off the rip.
You ever seen her parents?
No, I haven't.
She is black.
Shout out to the
She
White
is.
Lotus, though. They won Best Outstanding Anthology
Her
Series.
parents
That
was
shit was
weird.
good.
What?
Hold on, Black Lotus.
A White Lotus on
White
HBO
Lotus?
Max.
They look weird as fuck.
I had to look that up, man. It's good like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Did Dope Sick win anything? They were nominated. That was
They were nominated in that same category. They lost to White Lotus.
Dope Sick was fucking great,
I think
man.
Dope Sick was kind of like a. Had they had a large. I wonder what the numbers were because I feel like
They
if
had
more
Kevin
people.
Costner.
But I'm saying the numbers as far as viewership. I wonder if
It's one of those things like you gotta be into like documentaries and series and shit like that. Like that's a true story. That shit happened.
right. But even with that, you have a lot of viewers that have viewed like 1 or 2 episodes and then it's too real for them. Like, nah, I can't watch this.
So, I get what you're saying.
So
but it was great.
it was.
It was great. If that should have won something. Something.
If the story's over, right? They're not bringing it back.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a limited
it's not-
anthology
yeah,
series. So
They told the
done.
story. I mean, the story just ended in real life. Like, just ended. So,
It really ain't over.
All right, and
It's
then
never over.
outstanding writing for a comedy series. Quinta Brunson won for that. So shout out to her.
yeah, she wrote a hell of a show. I would have never thought to write that show. They
Yeah.
always say Hollywood is looking for new and bright ideas. I don't know if it was we talked about it here or I heard it somewhere, but they having pitch month.
Oh yeah.
I sent y'all the thing. Boy Meets World. I was listening to Pod Meets World, whatever that podcast is called, because they interviewed the black girl who used to be Sean's girlfriend. Interview's good so far. I'm like maybe over halfway, 75% through it. But she mentioned in the beginning when she first came on, they have a month or a week where people go to New York and they pitch ideas. And so if you got any ideas, I don't know if we talked about that.
Is she black?
Yeah, she was black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I need to talk about it.
oh my bad.
Yeah. Did y'all see the Jimmy Kimmel shit when Quinta got her award?
Now that was where all the controversy was.
For I guess when she got her award, he laid down on the ground and she stood over him. But the whole time she giving her speech, it's like it's kind of a distraction because why are you laying there? So a lot of people were saying that Jimmy was using his white privilege.
And that's why she showed up on his show and interrupted his speech.
Yeah.
But that was plain.
That's pandering.
I mean, it still panders to him because it's on his show, so you got to watch his show
Yeah,
to see the rest of
exactly.
his speech. But I get it. I feel like sometimes Jimmy Kimmel he's corny to me, but
Yeah, he's a lot, and he's super left. I don't like super left.
I got a radical take on that. I really I understand there was like a thing before she took the stage, and he just never moved from the spot. And I understand from our side the stealing of the moment, but at the same time,
His ass ain't gonna do it no more.
yeah, I mean,
I would have addressed him. What the
I'm
fuck
sorry.
you
What do
doing,
you
man?
understand about it? Like you're saying it's fine.
Wait for Will Smith to show up and slap the shit
what
out of his ass.
that he stood there. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's fine, but I'm just saying like.
You understood the joke he
I
was
get
trying
that
to make?
it took. I get that it took from the moment. I get why he didn't move, but see, it just doesn't sit well with me that happens. Then you plan for her to come on your show for you to not even apologize to the girl, but also when to the woman. But at the same time, when the person who
I
got
ain't
the
saying nothing about
award
Quinta,
doesn't say
even
I
though she
was
married a
offended
white
by
man.
it, is it? Do we need to go any
He got
further?
it married.
That's just like the little black kid. I'm outraged that they put the cotton in his hair, but if the mom is like, she don't give a fuck, why should we give a fuck?
That's true.
Why should we make articles and waste our time being mad? Like, she don't care? You don't see that? If somebody disrespect James,
and James don't show no.
and James don't give a fuck, and I'm over here about to go to jail for something I'm going to be sitting in jail while he like, I don't even know why he acted like that. I mean, I didn't see nothing wrong with what you did.
Nah, I wouldn't
Like
have
I get understanding, but at the same time, it's like if you're not gonna care, then let's move on to something else where the person who's being offended is offended and wants wants the situation rectified.
I'd be
Gotcha.
like, Landon,
Okay, I
relax.
see.
He's a fuck boy. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's
James,
like that though.
I'm
Some
gonna beat
people
that
are
man.
more.
Fuck that nigga,
No,
man.
James, I got him.
I got him. Shit, fuck
Some
that
people
nigga.
just be more offended. It's like when you order something at a restaurant and it's wrong, but you still want to eat it, but your girl don't want you to.
Yeah.
It's kind of something similar, but not as extreme.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna eat it, babe. Just
yeah, it's
fuck
all right.
It. Fuck it.
I like onions. It's just I didn't want them on this sandwich, but I still eat them.
Yeah, and I'm not, and she's grown. I'm not gonna speak for her. You know, because even Ralph, what's her name?
Shirley Ralph.
Shirley Ralph said that shit was fucked up. But it's on Quinta to also say that shit is fucked up. So,
True.
Quit to playing that Hollywood game now.
yeah.
I mean, because she's still got a bag.
I don't want to be known as that black woman.
But she still got a bag for showing up on his show. So it's like
Yeah.
if you want to be disrespectful.
Oh
cool.
yeah, I'm sure it turned out better on her end as far as ratings are going to go for Abbott Elementary and opportunities
I mean,
that
the
she
same
has.
way it turned out well for Taylor Swift that time when.
Oh yeah, when Kanye
Yeah, he
Kanye
pulled
wasn't
the
lying
Kanye.
though. Beyonce did have the best music video of all time.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Hold on,
Kanye
I'm
don't
gonna let
never
you
lie.
finish.
Taylor, I'm gonna let you finish it. Taylor Swift was like 16 or 17 at the time. Kanye a jerk.
Oh, most definitely. All right, man. Let's get to it, man. Rapper PNB or singer? Is it rapper or singer?
I didn't even know what he
Rapper
sings.
slash singer.
Unfortunately.
All right, rapper slash singer PNB Rock, real name Rakim Allen, 30 years old, was shot and killed in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in South LA on the 100 block of West Manchester and South Main Street. I think a video hit online.
I saw that. Yeah, he was bleeding.
I didn't.
I did
watch
see the video.
And the Roscoe Chicken and Waffles.
Was it the whole incident?
Oh, nah, I just saw a picture of a video of him on the floor bleeding, and when he turned over, it's nothing blood on under him.
Was he alive?
Yeah, he was moving.
He was.
Who the
So he
fuck-
didn't die at the scene. He was alive.
Who filmed that?
Somebody in the restaurant.
Somebody in the restaurant, and I guess that's. I did not see the video. I did not look at pictures.
What possesses people to see somebody get robbed, shot, and not die just yet, and just hop up and say, "Damn, bro, you
The same
fucked up." That's
people-
crazy.
Notoriety, money.
You got to think about it. It's LA. You got these stars over there. You got all these people. You got the fucking officers that fucking took pictures of Kobe and
Oh yeah.
and Gigi.
They
Like
just got that
people just do
lawsuit.
sick shit trying to be the first to have something. Everybody wants to be exclusive. Everybody wants to. I'm gonna get a bag because I got this.
You
and they
definitely.
gonna-
Yeah,
they know
'cause
TMZ
TMZ
want
will
the
pay
shit.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
TMZ
Yeah,
will
that's.
pay.
I was just finna say that's the concept. Why most people do it is to get the fame. It's to get the money.
That bread.
You
for
know what
sure.
I'm saying? Like,
That's the
oh.
first thing that come to your mind. You see a celebrity laying there, you like, I know this footage gonna be worth some money.
But you know what's so crazy?
But that don't come
You
to my
don't get-
mind. That's
You don't
Yeah,
get
me
nothing for
either.
that shit though.
You ever seen that movie? Was it Night Stalker with Jake Gyllenhaal, where he was trying to get to the scenes of all these like crimes and events, and he was trying to film them because he know he would make money off of the
But
video?
that was his
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
That was his job.
But
And I don't feel like anybody sitting in this room would see a person bleeding dead on the ground. Famous.
Bobby shaking with fear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe anybody in this
case it was
room
Dave
has the
East.
gumption or the.
Nah, I help Dave East out. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I'll help even my natural born enemies out. If
Yeah,
I,
I
got
don't
it.
think
That's what's
anybody
up.
in this room got the gumption to just do that shit. Like it's not cool.
Yeah,
at
that
all.
ain't cool.
It's just not cool. I think that's fucked up.
that ain't cool.
But yeah,
because you have to remember, like, they're human. I guess that's also the age that or time we're in. People want to go to social media first, but we're human. If I see somebody getting shot and killed,
I'm gonna get help.
my first instinct is not to put it. I don't want that shit on my phone.
Facts.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
I don't-
Yeah,
I
'cause
want no
cops gonna
parts in
come
that.
question you.
exactly. Why are you filming? Is this a trophy for
See,
you?
you old
I mean,
school
just
black.
just look at the amount of people
was
surrounding
raised
the whole. What's the young man's
George
name?
Floyd? Oh.
Not George Floyd. Mike Brown
Oh, yeah.
situation. There were a couple people that filmed shit or had some type of evidence. They got taken out suspiciously weeks, months later. Like, I don't want them kind of ties. This is a human being that's hurt. Let me get the fuck out the way. If I can't help, let me
Let me
get the
get
fuck
out
out
this
the way.
restaurant. I'm good on these
So,
waffles.
so
Like,
that they
bye.
can get help to this person, and I'm good on eating.
That's why I said they need to bring back the free nights and weekends. Don't be letting niggas use their data and shit during the day.
Wait, what?
Oh, you talking?
Oh, we were
Oh,
talking.
because
before
they
you
would
got
have never
here.
recorded that.
Yeah.
They would have never recorded
We were
that.
talking about how back in the day
They
you
would've
had to
never
wait till
recorded
9
it.
o'clock.
Gotcha,
Phone
gotcha.
responsibilities.
I didn't notice. I did. So I looked him up just to read about him, but I didn't. I had some songs on my phone actually saved from him, man. But this is tragic. I think the backlash was tragic for the girlfriend. I mean,
Yeah, it's
Everybody had a
unfortunate.
theory.
It's
Nah,
unfortunate.
why I don't like that. Why, like, it's sad that you can't get rich.
You can't
Get
about
rich.
it.
They're gonna create a conspiracy on you. You can't fucking die in peace without niggas coming up with 40 fucking reasons why. Why can't you just get
How
killed
stupid
by a
ass
sick
posting where they
demonic
was at.
fuck?
I think Roscoe 100 said it best. He
Prayers
was,
to the
oh,
girlfriend.
Go ahead.
No, go
Go ahead.
Nah, he was saying like, he said you can't blame the girlfriend for that because he was like, niggas go to Roscoe and Chicken and Waffles. He was like, it's a
Yeah.
bunch of them
Right.
around L.A.
Yeah.
and niggas
Shit,
go there.
we went
you
to
know what I'm
one.
saying? They go there to get something
That
to eat.
shit was
That's-
good.
We
that's
got the
where-
Roscoe's on Pico, homie.
Exactly.
That's
That's
where
where
we was
you
at,
go,
homie.
and I feel like it's unfortunate. Prayers to her because that's a traumatic experience.
Yep.
She now is having to deal with what we don't know what she saw, what the time. I'm pretty sure survivor's remorse is real. You got a lot of shit that she's probably dealing with. So prayers out to her. Prayers out to his family. Definitely listeners, go stream his music because he did own his masters. So anything you streaming goes straight to his family.
Oh, that's what's up. I didn't know that, but that's what's up.
He must have been with Empire then.
One thing I'm gonna say though is PNB was talking about this shit before he died. He was saying something about like how somebody tried him in a restaurant. A year before this, some guy came on and said something about people were looking for him.
Yeah, I seen that.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, it's his fault," but we don't know what my man was caught up in. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think he was.
He was with Empire.
I just think he got
as soon
robbed.
as she said he was
That's what
independent, I knew he was with Empire because they're the only people that do that.
and that's the record label they saying everybody dying from. Like the last
All right, we're
couple
gonna
of
leave the conspiracies out of
Oh
this.
yeah, okay.
Somebody
but anyways, yeah, you just don't know what bro was wrapped up in. You don't know why people were looking for PNB. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just sad and unfortunate, but at some point in life, like we gotta take responsibilities for what we put ourselves in. You know
So
what I'm
he
saying?
should have never wanted chicken and waffles.
Nah, I'm not saying that. Cause like I say, we don't know the action that actually got him killed.
We don't.
And it had to be something. It's nothing little.
I kind of agree.
I'm not gonna say.
It could be money.
I don't think there
could
was.
be.
I don't think there was anything that got him killed besides a series of events. The series of events that's happening right now in LA. If you look at, if you know anything, if you read anything, if you up on your news,
Right.
we just talked about this a couple weeks ago. In Atlanta, you got this gang targeting rich people. They're going to their house, not to Wasco's, not to the Varsity, not to the Velvet Room, not the Magic City where you can see these motherfuckers throwing money. They're going to their house and they are robbing them. They're going to their house and they're robbing them. The same thing is happening in LA. They've had a spike in crime and everybody can get it. Clarence Avant's wife died. Them niggas was trying to rob him. Clarence Avant ain't did nothing nobody. If you haven't watched The Godfather of Hollywood or something on Netflix, watch it. That man is plugged to the point where I don't think a person would think to rob him because he's that guy.
Right.
He can get you touched.
So you don't think they knew who he was when they robbed him?
I'm getting to my point. My point is when niggas is hungry and you look like food, they gonna take you out.
Exactly.
That's true.
My
Isn't that
man
what
was
happened
in
to
there
Pop
with
Smoke?
$1 million. My man's in there with, you got jewelry on. I don't know how much it's worth, but if I don't have no money, if I'm hungry and I'm starving, and James got on a diamond necklace, that diamond necklace is gonna be worth more than what I got in my pocket right now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But see,
I
that's
wouldn't
what
wear my diamond necklace out.
that goes
But
back
why?
to what I'm
Why
saying.
would you not? Why can you not be who you are?
And I think, and
Because
that's two sides.
you know
It-
there's
it's too- it
possibility
is.
to
It's-
get robbed.
And
It
that's real. At some point, we don't seen all of these mishaps when it comes to Pop Smoke, when it comes to other rappers being at the wrong place
who
at
was
the
killed
wrong
at
time.
a party at his house
Right.
In his house, yeah.
And it's crazy. It's like
in LA.
we got to take precautions. It's like now that you're a rapper, LA might not be the place for you to go every day or every week or be out there for a long period of time.
Or not without security,
Right.
Or with your
Because
jewelry on.
somebody gonna be looking for
You
your
gotta
ass
live a
out
low
there.
key life. If you want to party, take your ass to Nevada.
And I think that's one thing that's so peculiar about LA. Because when we all went to LA. LA is a beautiful place. It is a beautiful place. But you see the ugly in LA once you go there. That's just like when we ended up on that street. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say it wasn't shit, but nigga, it was straight cholos out there. I don't know how
what street you talking about.
I don't know how y'all don't remember that.
I was scared of shit.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all don't
Y'all
remember
was
that.
scared of shit too, because
I'm
y'all
not-
like, hold on, we're trying to park closer to the front.
But you know what I'm saying? That situation could have went a whole nother way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Thank God that it didn't. But you know what I'm saying? You just never know. And that's why
they
I'm
probably knew
saying.
we wasn't from around.
I mean, I don't know the situation. I don't know. They don't detail in any article. I've heard people talking. We don't really know what happened when they approached him with the gun and said, give it up. We don't
Yeah.
know if he resisted. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't know if he just gave that shit up. Because they say in the video footage, there's no chain on him. There's no chain on him. So apparently either they took it off of him or he gave that shit up. So we don't know. The girlfriend hasn't spoke. We don't know much. But we do know if there's a gun in your face, here, nigga, what you need, what you want. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just trying to get home to my family. And I think that's the message at the end of the day. Like you said, move with caution.
Yeah.
Know where you are. When you're out of town, know where you are. Is this neighborhood high in crime? Am I safe here? Can anything happen? If you got a gun on you, can you have it in where you at? Or do you need to get security to carry that gun for you to keep you safe? But I mean, yeah, you're right. It's sad that once you achieve certain success, especially being black and a rapper, you can't move how you want to move. You got to move cautiously. You got to have security with you.
Kind of come with the job.
Yeah, it kind of do. And I wish it wasn't that way. I wish, but and for him, I don't think his music was even. His music wasn't violent, was it?
No.
I'm not sure.
And that's one thing I never understood because I was listening to his music. They got a
Come on, man.
playlist of
In the mic.
My bad. They got a playlist of PNB Rock on Apple Music right now. I ain't heard no gangster shit from him.
Yeah.
All his stuff is like to women.
Oh yeah.
Most of his is to women. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope. It's still dope. You know what I'm saying? But
sucks because the nigga just wanted some waffles, man.
Hey, you just never know. I think
He
this
had plans for the week, for the day, and it all just abruptly ended.
I think this is like an eye opener to rappers like Logic and rappers like Kendrick Lamar that don't necessarily go in that lane of gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas gotta be careful too. You know what I'm saying? You can't, even though they not flashy people, cause you never seen Logic with like 10 chains on. You never seen Kendrick Lamar with like 10 chains on. But y'all are not exempt. Y'all more noticeable without the chains because you don't walk around with it.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
I don't think anybody's exempt from being knocked off.
Nah.
Nobody is.
I don't think
Rich
nobody,
or poor.
Rich or poor.
Be who you are. Just be cautious.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you don't have it, like you could be a nigga from here.
Yep.
Yeah, as a regular.
Going
man.
over to Betty's Ford, like,
Bro, when I'm on the
somebody
Ford-
don't have what you have, you
When
got to
I'm
be
in-
careful.
When I'm in certain areas and I got on certain shit, like even sneakers, like I'm old school because back then they take your shoes off your feet.
Oh yeah.
Like even the sneakers I got, I might not stop at that gas station. Like, not over here. I'm gonna stop at the next
Like
one. I'm
it's
gonna stop over
it's
here
been
in
a
Valley
couple
Creek.
times because I don't wear my jewelry, but the jewelry I do have, if I have all my jewelry on, but I know I need to go somewhere, I'm either gonna take it off before I even park, so you don't see me taking it off, or I'll go there another day. I'm too dressed up today.
Yeah.
One place I always avoid because I stay off Sugar Creek, so Sugar Creek can get crazy around about a certain time of night.
Straight up
Oh, nigga,
7-Eleven.
But that 7-Eleven is the one I always avoid. I never go there.
I've always
And
been
the
that way
gas
too.
station
I
across the
never go
street
there.
that you got to walk up to. They still
Yeah.
open?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
they
racetrack.
still-
The racetrack.
Yeah.
I'm
Those
thinking
two-
about the Shell on the other side. I used to avoid the Shell on the other side across from the cookout.
Hell, that damn
Those two
cookout is where
gas
the dude got
stations-
shot in the head in the drive-thru.
Those two gas stations are off limits, and I don't suggest anybody go there after a certain time of night.
You seen the McDonald's over there had roaches?
Yeah, that's
Ain't
the
no
one
surprise.
adjacent from that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now I will
but-
say, ladies, outside of that, if you ever want to compliment, then go over there. But
Oh, they definitely go holler at you.
yeah, you better
Hey,
go
yo,
during the
they
day.
might call you the
if
B
you want
word, too.
reassurance,
They might call you the B word. Damn, you fine as hell, bitch.
That was smooth.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They get crazy over there.
Rest
They-
in peace, PNB Rock. I got to listen to something.
All right. Omarion made an appearance on the Breakfast Club this week. It made headlines. He dropped a book, and I think he has that. Omarion has a B2K documentary
You
kind of
got a
out
book
right
coming
now.
out?
Yeah, got a book coming out.
About to cop that.
I forgot the name of the book. Shit. But anyway, so they asked him about.
Shit. That about fucked the game up.
They asked him about the Lil Fizz drama with April Jones. Said he wasn't really mad at Lil Fizz more so than he was with April Jones. My question to y'all is, if y'all was Omarion and that was y'all baby mama, would you be mad at both or more mad at one than the other?
I think I would be more mad at the baby's mother. The
I'd be
baby.
mad
Yeah.
at both of them niggas, but
Yeah.
more mad at the baby moms.
Real quick, I don't want to cut y'all off. Unbothered, The Power of Choosing Joy. That's the name of the book. Go ahead.
When that shit come out, I might go
allowed that
cop.
to happen, though.
Huh?
I mean, April Jones allowed that to happen.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And
that
then on
shit-
top of that, they had 2 kids together. So it's even weird. And then on top of all of that, y'all not even together now. She with Tate Diggs.
Yeah, it just don't make no sense.
Take
It's like,
these
out of all the people you want to get with, you going to get with my bandmate. And then on his foot, it's like on the Lil Fizz side, it's like out of all the people you going to get with your bandmate's baby mama. Like, y'all both fucked up.
Yeah, it's
But I think I would be more mad at the baby mom.
Yeah, because I'm going to just cut the nigga off.
Yeah.
Like, all right, bro, I see how you moving. I don't know why you moving like that, but all right, cool.
I'm
And
like,
then,
nigga, I ain't dead yet. Nigga, I'm still here.
'Cause, yeah, you can cut somebody off, but when you got kids together, you have to deal with.
Yeah,
that
I have to
person.
deal with that woman. So
Yeah, you gotta deal with them.
yeah, that would damage our whole parenthood shit, co-parenting, all of that shit.
They calling you,
I mean, it
Uncle Fizz
did
over here.
for a little bit.
Take
Yeah.
us to school.
And plus, him and Fizz, I don't know how cool they was. I know they was in a band together, but I know sometimes that band shit.
No, they was cool, and
He
like
spoke about that.
they
Go
were
ahead.
cool, and the fact that it was talked about how April Jones and Lil Fizz were claiming to be best friends, so he was allowed at the house when Omarion might not have been there. Like that's disrespectful. That's a slap in the face. And it's somebody that he's been with, he has children with. You pillow talk with the person that you're in love with. So you know about him and you hear me talk about him. Like that's just where you taking that stuff back. But like, how does that work? Like you violated. She violated. Lil Fizz should have known better. But I mean, it's fucked up. I feel like Omarion has talked about this enough. I'm personally not gonna read his book. So y'all let me know how that goes.
Why you think did he write it himself or someone wrote it? He
course.
got a ghostwriter.
I'm
He
pretty
probably
sure.
talked it while they wrote it.
I'm pretty sure he had a little help, but even if he wrote it, I'm just not that invested when it comes to Omarion. Like that's not somebody I would pick up his book and be like, oh, let me read it.
Yeah.
But kudos to him. Shout out to speaking his piece and finally, speaking on how unbothered he is about the situation. Because I sincerely don't believe he's that unbothered because I keep hearing about it.
I remember when
He said that was the last time he was talking about it.
Yeah,
I
he said
remember
that.
when
Wait till
this
my book
story-
come out after my album.
What you gonna
Wow.
call it?
I came up with a working title right now. I don't know yet.
Anyways, I used to think before I even heard about all this shit, once I got into it, I used to believe Omarion because he was the most notable one. But now, after all this other shit done came out, Omarion a bitch nigga, man.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
man. He,
Hot take.
bro, I just don't believe nothing he say. And he remind me of somebody that I know.
Was
you
it
know what I'm
after
saying?
the verses?
Huh?
Did the
Not
verses
this
do
person in this room, right?
Nah.
Okay.
It's just I
Need that
just don't
reassurance.
be believing too many dudes when it come to like when they say they unbothered and all this other shit. Bro, that shit bothers you. Cut it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell it bothers him. You know
Yeah,
what
maybe
I'm
he
saying?
learned to be unbothered by it.
You can learn to be unbothered, but my thing is just tell the truth, bro. Like some of this shit that they saying that he did, I believe he did.
What did he do?
They when they was talking about how he wanted to be independent from the get go, and he like core host everything for him to be independent and say scrap.
That's
the group.
usually how boy bands go, though.
Yeah, you can look at him and tell he was like that. But one
Yeah.
thing I don't agree with is how that nigga was raping Rasby, the nigga Chris Stokes,
Yeah.
and the nigga the other nigga still affiliated with that nigga.
Oh, did everybody still fuck with Chris Stokes even though he was raping Rasby?
What's his name? J Boog.
Yeah.
He's still affiliated with him. And then they said J Boog was out here picking on Rasby when the nigga came out about the shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they picked on Rasby last week about something. I think Rasby might have some mental health issues, but it could be from the trauma of
I
getting
do think he
raped.
got mental health issues.
Yeah, he probably do. But either way it goes, it's just a silly little story. But I don't believe that nigga Omarion now. I think he's the schemer out of all of them.
He could be.
He was.
He talked about, real quick, I'll touch on this. He did talk about, Charlamagne asked him, he was like, y'all a band, so we expected y'all to be like brothers, y'all work together. And he was like, he said he was for those dudes, but people secretly compete against each other. And I was gonna ask you guys about that. Like, I've also know, like, that's one of my main reasons for keeping my circle small. I don't really fuck with a lot of dudes. I feel like dudes compete with each other.
Yeah.
And I don't like to compete.
I don't got too old for that shit.
But I feel like that's
I
detrimental.
don't mind losing to my friends if it makes them happy.
I think that's what makes you a good friend. But not in a sense of just that's how you're able to tolerate certain things.
Maybe so.
You see?
Yeah, what I look like competing with y'all, nigga?
Yeah,
I'm
we
36.
friends. Like, I don't want to compete with y'all. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm cheering for y'all every step of the
Yeah,
journey.
but I know I've seen guy groups that they had that, like who gonna show up looking the freshest tonight, and who gonna pull the most bitches tonight. Like they compete on levels like that.
Well, niggas used to compete on the drip. You're like, look, nigga, I'm dripped out more than You know what I'm saying?
But niggas still do that. That's our age, though.
that's
I
immature,
know
though.
groups of guys that do that.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like, I don't want to compete with you. Like, I don't even want to compete when we out hollering at a woman. Like, if you want her, dog, you got her. Like, I'll go over here. Like, it's so many women in the room. I'm not finna battle with you over one woman. Or got that, bro. Matter of fact, I'll help you with that. I'll talk to the swamp donkey next to her.
Swamp donkey.
one thing I used to like when I was
I'll be her best friend so you can get yours tonight, my brother. Like, I'm good.
when I was playing basketball heavy, I used to ball with like this set group of guys. Like we would always play basketball together. So it was always fun. I thought it was fun when we would go against each other.
Now, that's
know what I'm
fun.
saying?
That's fun competition.
Yeah, that right there was fun.
But I'm
because-
talking about the other
Oh, okay.
shit. That shit is cool.
Yeah.
We can get on the sticks, compete. We can play basketball, compete. But when we start competing with, look at my shoe, nigga, fuck your shoe. Like, nigga, all right, bro. I'm here for I like camaraderie.
I don't like when somebody got on something like, per se, let's just say shoes or article of clothing. You be like, where you get it from? I can't even tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, honestly,
It's like you don't want no
like, honestly,
competition.
James
Yeah.
walked through the door with the drip all the time. I'm not here to compete with him on that. I don't care. Like,
Oh, thanks,
you
bro.
did that thing. You did that.
Yeah, I'll take-
you probably the best dressed out of all three of us.
I'll take their
know what I'm
insurance
saying?
on that one.
I'm cool with
appreciate that.
The insurance.
I'm not-
Damn it.
I don't get. I'm not getting
I
dressed
said
thinking
that just
about
to
him.
make you mad.
I'm not getting dressed thinking about him. But that's
Let's
it.
take that insurance. That's some good insurance.
I'm gonna let insurance close that topic out. Phoenix Suns majority owner Robert Sarver is facing increasing pressure to leave the NBA franchise following a league investigation that
That shit gonna
found
happen.
many instances of inappropriate workplace behavior, including the use of racial slurs and demeaning and harsher treatment of employees. Let's fast
Just
forward
like
to
any other
what the
GM.
fuck he said.
Get that shit a week. He gonna be out, and Jay-Z gonna be trying to buy another team.
Bullet points. Sarver on at least 5 occasions, at the least, during his tenure with the Suns and Mercury, repeated the N-word when recounting the statements of others.
Damn, them niggas losing.
Well, so he basically, people said nigga. He was telling
was
the story,
recounting it, yep.
and he's saying nigga.
But he couldn't wait to tell the
Reta-
story.
This
Oh,
nigga
yeah.
Chris
I
Paul
couldn't
old
either.
as hell. We
Let me
should've
tell
got
you what
somebody
Chris
else.
said to Devin the other day. He said, "You got me fucked up, nigga."
Heard it clear as day. Verbatim.
I don't understand why they say it to each other.
DeAndre dunks on him, third quarter, screams out, nigga! And the crowd's going crazy. Like, all right.
And I would
Now-
never say this if it didn't make the story
yeah,
better.
but
Right.
we-
Nah,
Right.
he said, damn, we don't pay this nigga DeAndre Ayton too much money. God damn this nigga.
that nigga closed the door with his white buddies.
Looking around. Damn, we dropped $1 million on this.
If this nigga don't hit this nigga.
Nah, they definitely have a discussion. Is it ER? Does he say it with the ER?
No,
the
I,
ER
I,
conversation.
that's when they called him up to let him know he was busted and to review the fines. He was like, bro, I used the A though. So technically I don't have to sell my team, right? 'Cause I ain't do
That's
the
what he
ER.
said?
Sterling was doing the ER. I did the A.
Hey.
Oh, he didn't say that.
Now,
Nah,
side note, really quick, I recently had a white coworker that came to me because we had this new guy that was hired, and he keeps calling him Mister, and I'm like, man, he's like, I just don't feel comfortable with him calling me Mister. I was like, man, he from the South, and he trying to make sure he trying to let you know that he's safe. He a safe black man, so just let him call you Mister.
Oh, I get it. Oh, damn. How young is this white boy?
He like my age, but the
Oh,
guy is older than us.
I've actually.
I got you,
It's
mister.
a lot of Southern black men that do that, and even older ones. They're indoctrinated with the South. And
Alright,
That's
boss.
what I was saying. He's
Yes, sir,
Southern,
boss.
and I think he just, sometimes as black people we talk like that to make white people know that we safe. So I think he's just he overly trying to let you know that he cool.
I mean, he could
It's
just
this-
disrespect you altogether.
Good.
It's this guy named Mr. Leonard. This dude, like 76 years old. He would always say, Chief. All right, Chief.
That's
like
cool.
Chief.
I like
I
Chief.
got
fuck with
you, Chief.
I fuck with you.
Yeah, I thought that shit was cool. I was like, you was one of them cool brothers back in the day.
All right, I have it done
Throw
for
your
you
hand
tomorrow,
behind
Mr. Paul.
You was one of them niggas.
What's
All right,
happening,
Chief.
Chief?
Check this out.
They're always selling something.
He also engaged in instances of inequitable conduct towards female employees, made many sex-related comments in the workplace, made inappropriate comments about the physical appearance of female employees and other women, and on several occasions engaged in inappropriate physical conduct towards male employees.
Damn.
Probably touching butt.
Whoa, my brother.
Good game, DeAndre.
Smack. All right, man. touch me no more.
Can I touch your hair, DeAndre?
Susan, the boobs are on point in that blouse.
That nigga touching men and women.
Bro, don't give a fuck. Where you got that much money? You don't give a fuck.
I guess not.
Nice dress. Spin around, spin around. Oh, look at that. That's all right. Let's
Nigga,
see.
that
Devin.
Jerry Richardson.
Nice shorts.
Devin, bring Kendall Jenner in here every now and again.
he also engaged demeaning and harsh treatment of employees, including yelling and cursing at them. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sorry,
sure.
what?
You fucking suck, DeAndre.
You telling me you don't know how to scoop popcorn?
Get the fuck out of my building.
You're
What
30 years old. You don't know how to scoop fucking
What did I
popcorn,
pay you
nigga?
for?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It slipped.
I'm sorry.
It slipped.
You guys heard that? Fuck.
All right, man. Johnny, it's week 3.
All right, let me pull up my
Dun,
picks.
dun, dun, dun. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Do, do, do,
I'm about
do.
to take a knee.
Dun, 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 dun.
What a capper dick, okay?
That's actually pretty funny.
All right, man. Steelers versus the Browns. Okay, let me start over. Week 3 picks. Here you go. Steelers versus the Browns. I'll take the Steelers. Dolphins, Bills. Give me the Bills. Bengals, Jets. I'm taking the Bengals. Raiders, Titans. I'll take the Titans. Panthers,
no.
Saints.
Man,
Panthers.
Saints.
Ravens, Patriots.
Saints by 40.
I'll take the Ravens. Lions, Vikings. I'm going to take the Vikings. Eagles, Commanders. I'll take the Eagles.
Commanders.
Chiefs and Colts. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Chiefs all day.
Texans and the Bears. I'll take the Bears. Jaguars and the Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers. Oh, nope. Herbert got hurt. I'm going Jaguars.
Jags.
Rams versus the Cardinals. I'll take the Rams.
Rams.
Packers versus the Bucks. Ooh, that's going to be a good fucking game.
Bucks. Bucks
I'm
by
taking
20.
the Bucks because they're at home. Falcons versus the Seahawks. I'll take the
The
Seahawks.
Dirty Birds.
49ers versus the Broncos. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. I'm going to give Russell Wilson that nod on that. I'm going to take the Broncos and then the Cowboys and the Giants.
Giants.
Monday night.
Wait a minute. Russell Wilson play for the Broncos now?
Yep.
Yeah, at least you didn't ask who the Commanders were this week.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to go with the Giants to beat the Cowboys on Monday night.
All right, week 3, man. Let's see how you do, man. That Chargers pick was almost right on the last week.
Herbert got hurt.
Yeah,
How old Russell doing
almost
over there
right.
on them?
They lost to the Seahawks, but it was a good game.
They
but
considered a good
bad
team.
coaching decisions.
Very
And
bad
they lost.
decisions.
Very bad coaching. That nigga need to be fired.
They considered
Mike
a
Purvis-
top team.
Shannon
or
Sharp
not?
was pissed.
I don't know how they did, Skip.
Yeah, he was on the live because they got the 2 Monday Night Footballs. They got the Peyton Manning one, and then they got the regular one.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
Shannon
yeah.
was on there with Peyton and Eli, and Shannon
remember
was
he was
going.
looking
Shannon
at
was
the
drinking
screen.
and shit. That nigga.
They're looking at the screen like,
Uh-huh.
what the
He
fuck?
like, they kicking a field goal from now. They kicking a field goal from now.
Is this on ESPN too?
Yeah.
I gotta start watching that one. I'd rather watch that than watch the regular broadcast,
Bro,
man.
real talk, I fucking came up with this idea years ago. I said they should have real nigga commentation.
You did say that.
And
Yeah, you did
nigga,
say
that
that.
boy. And
We
I
can,
was
we
trying
can
to
do it
down
on
my shit.
YouTube.
I was trying to figure out a way
But
to
we can't
do it.
We can't like we would have to. They would have to watch along because if you try to stream the game, they gonna take you down
Right.
But can we repost the game?
afterwards.
But it can't
I
be.
think you can do highlights.
I
don't
was
think you
trying to
do
do
the full
highlights.
game.
I was trying to have James voice over highlights.
NBA highlights.
It's just hard to find like highlights, but I would like to
Yeah.
do that. Like have him voice the highlights over, or both of y'all voice the highlights over.
Oh,
what
yeah,
the fuck
that'd be
happened?
tight.
That should be tight. Let's get together on that. The basketball season's coming up soon,
Oh, you know I'm with it.
so let's work out a plan.
I gotta keep up with basketball this year because of this shit.
There's a
Now.
lot of hoopers out there.
If I just get a fantasy basketball team, I'll keep up.
If y'all play fantasy, I'm into it. I want
Only
to play.
thing about NBA fantasy, you gotta update it every. I guess you gotta update.
You got to be obsessed like
yeah.
Mike was that
Yeah,
one
them
time he
niggas be
played that
getting
shit,
hurt.
and that nigga
Yeah.
was killing the free agent wire.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
just
was
like
like,
Kawhi.
yo.
Kawhi was playing for 13 games. Everybody picking that nigga. Next
Uh-huh.
thing you know, he out for 60 games. What?
I don't even
It's-
remember.
Man, honestly, you win fantasy sports off the free agency wire. That's how you win that
The
shit.
person that's active wins, and then the people that go out and pick up free agents and shit.
Like I was in our playoffs last year for the fantasy football I did with the fellas out in Houston, and I made it into the playoffs. I lost in that first round. I knew I would because shit. At the end of the day, end of the season, most people got back healed.
Yeah.
But it was a struggle. But I was on that free agency wire every week picking
What's the
guys
girls
up.
we fucked with in Houston?
The Whole Bag
Hobags.
podcast.
Yeah, shout out to the Hobags.
Shout out to them. They doing awesome, man. They doing good. I like that. I love to see it. That's what I mean. I don't compete with nobody. I fuck with them. I watch them every chance I get. Yeah, but let's put a button on this. Top news stories. Kanye's Gap deal is being terminated by Kanye. Now, if you've been following Kanye online, he's been talking about Adidas, talking about Gap, talking how he's been disrespected. So Kanye has officially ended his Gap deal. His lawyer sent over a letter of termination to Gap today. They're not fulfilling their contractual obligations to Ye, which said he would have full control over the brand, what's released, the price point, even guaranteed him his own Gap Yeezy stores, and none of that has been happening.
Why does Kanye work with other people?
I'm gonna explain that to you because I learned this. So that's been happening. Kanye also has a beef with Adidas right now, and just stating that they've been stealing his designs. Same thing, stealing his designs, putting it off on other quote-unquote models, and trying to do like something that looks similar to but not really is the Yeezy. Also, he doesn't approve the colorways. He doesn't approve the release dates nor the price points at Adidas. So they're not fulfilling their contractual obligation either. So they might be on the chopping block soon. Oh, my bad,
cut you off.
No,
One
go
thing
ahead.
that made me mad about him was
Just talking to the mic.
He was saying that he had already priced the clothing, and he said Gap turned around and tried to sell a hoodie for $200 that was like $19.99.
Yeah,
nigga, that's what Gap known for.
Yeah,
Gap,
you should have went with.
Navy,
That's what I said too.
All them niggas are known for like having.
That's why I said you should have went with Shein, bruh.
But first of all, how you gonna try to sell a fucking $200 hoodie in a retail store?
Because I can use your name, then you bought in Balenciaga, I use their name. So it's called Gap, engineered by Balenciaga by Ye.
But my thing is, who goes to Gap looking for Balenciaga?
I know the one at Concord Mills ain't have it.
That's
Before
what
they
I'm
closed
saying.
down.
So
let me get it to the.
Bruh, they had a bubble coat with no zipper. God damn, I can't get over that shit.
So y'all looking at the brand Gap, and you looking at the brand Gap for what they supply. But when you merge a brand like Gap with Balenciaga and you merge it with Ye, then the price point can go up exponentially because now you're not buying Gap, you're buying Balenciaga.
Right.
But
You're buying.
that's why it's important.
You're just buying it at Gap.
But Ye should have dropped. He should have opened his stores first, because this is why it's important that you
Okay.
have a separation of store brands. Like in San Francisco, you have those separations, so that way you
But the
walk
price
into a
point
store,
isn't the issue for Gap.
but you walk into a store knowing I'm not gonna get a I shouldn't be coming in here expecting to get a $20 sweatshirt.
But that's the thing. You don't. The price point isn't an issue for Gap, nor it's an issue for Ye because he wanted to make affordable clothing. It's not an issue for Gap because they knew they could get the money off the name.
Right.
It don't matter if I'm selling it in my store. It's like if you see Nike in Walmart, you might expect Nike to be $10, but it ain't gonna shock you if the price tag $210. It's a Nike. It's a Nike. That's what it sells for. Sorry, but he doesn't. So they was talking about this week. Kanye is worth $1 billion, right? But that's not in cash. That's in assets. And a part of those assets is stock in Gap. It's stock in Adidas or whatever the deal is valued at. So does he have enough gas to do what he envisioned? And then on top of the fact of what he envisions, if you produce products in America and open warehouses in America, I don't see the price point being any different than what you say. But to answer your question, why I work with brands like Gap and Adidas is because they have the capital to make the product come alive.
Right.
So that's he doesn't necessarily
Do
have the capital.
pre-orders.
But that's
So
why
it's like a loan.
I feel you, but people don't go into Gap looking for $200 clothes. Gap is known for having deals. Now they got some pricey shit, but it's nothing that's $200. You're not going to Gap and getting one article of clothing for $200.
Can we fix this mic?
Definitely
You at least gonna get
Can you fix that mic?
2 pair of jeans.
Bring it up to you, bro.
Or, you know what I'm saying, a shirt, some
other
jeans, or whatever. I don't know what shit
I
going
feel you.
for now.
I'm not getting a fucking bubble coat with no fucking zippers. Suck my dick.
Exactly.
Good.
Exactly. But you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, when he does stuff, he makes major moves.
Y'all sound crazy. Yeezy is in Gap.
He is. And he been
Hold
with Gap
on,
for
listen.
a while.
I'm going to Gap to get Yeezy.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean you looking for $20 a Gap brand, not $20 a Yeezy brand?
But I thought he said he wanted the Yeezy stuff to
He
sell.
does, but Gap knows that his name means $200.
So why is
So
he
was
shocked?
Gap
Why is he
refusing to
complaining?
Because they violated. That's like if I put a piece of paper in front of you and you sign the paper, and on that paper it says, "Hey Johnny, I will let you control this. You can name your price. You can do all of this. And when the time comes, I get you to sign the paper. Now you don't hear from me. Now you don't talk to me. Now when you try to reach me on the phone, you talk to my fucking assistant. You create a bunch of shit. You see your shit in production. You see your shit go out to the floor, and then you get word back that, yo, they selling that shit for $200. I thought you said it would be $20. You didn't tell me to do that.
I just have a hard time believing Kanye because this is the same guy that was selling $100 T-shirts at his
Holy
concert.
T-shirts, yeah.
True, but at the same,
He got to show me proof that Gap told him that he could do that.
But true at the same time though, we talking about when he talk about business like that, that's not uncommon in business.
It's not, but he also showed me at his concert where I'm sure he probably named the price of them T-shirts. Them Jesus Say It when he was on the on that what's the last album he dropped? The Jesus album, the gospel album. When he was on that tour, he was selling shirts for $100.
But he never said his intention was to make affordable merch. He did say that his brand deal with Gap, when they first released the brand deal, he did say, I wanted to provide more affordable clothing. That's why I partnered with Gap. He said that. He didn't say that about that merch.
He didn't. You right.
But affordable is not $200 for a sweatshirt.
But he didn't price it.
So Gap priced it at $200, and he had already
Wow.
said it needs to be lower than
Well,
that.
I got the story fucked up.
He told him
'Cause I was
20.
thinking he
I
was
don't
saying-
believe Kanye. That's the only thing.
But
I believe him.
I believe Kanye. I believe he wants to make an affordable line as well as a fashion line. I believe that aspect. But here's why I'm saying I see what he was trying to do, but there is no way in hell that he could sit here and think that they were not going to try to profit off of his name alone. There should have been a separation.
That's what I'm getting to.
There's no way in hell that he could have sat here and said and thought they were not going to try to make some type of profit off of them having something that no other retail retail store is offering.
Both of those companies are in the dirt without Kanye. In the dirt. They've lost
That's
70,
why Kanye needs to go ahead and
70-some%.
open up his stores.
I'm
Because
not
isn't he
gonna
opening
lie.
up a store in Atlanta?
Those foam runners that Adidas came out with the shoestrings, them shit's fire.
All right.
Them shit's fire.
Kanye is opening up a store
I do
in
like
Atlanta.
those.
And so therefore he should stick with that plan. Like I feel like stick
it's
with
just
that
Yeezy
plan.
No, that's what he's saying. And I told y'all on this show when we talked about the Yeezy shit, I said I feel like these stores are gonna be like H&M stores. They're gonna have your $10 shit, your $20 shit. They're gonna have your expensive shit
Kanye's
too.
have to see.
competitor is going to be that Japanese store, Uniqlo. It's like the red and white.
Oh, I love Uniqlo.
I-
They have it in
I
LA.
love-
They have it in LA. I love Uniqlo. That is a great
I definitely
store.
dropped a bag when I went
Yes.
to Denver. I love Uniqlo. I
Uniqlo
love
is
the
dope.
quality. That is going to be his biggest competition, and I'm okay with that.
No. I feel like the Yeezy brand is gonna be big, and I feel like this was a play. I feel like this is a money play because honestly, he didn't have the money to do this on his own. He don't have the money to make his dream come to life like that. He could have took a bunch of loans out, but I feel like this is smarter because now if I interrupt this contract, you violated it. So if we take this through court in 10 years from now, what you owe me is gonna pay for my brand.
And it also builds the anticipation because now people realize I can't get what I was hoping to get from Gap. I'm gonna have to wait, and wherever he drops it next, people gonna get it.
He has a proven track record of being that dude, whether it was rap music and now fashion. So he'll be the first person to create a brand. Like, this is great. When it brand drops, it'll just be his name. Nothing attached to it. Jordan can't say he did that. LeBron can't say he did that. Nobody can say they did that if you do that. With nobody attached to you, it's just a Yeezy. What is a Yeezy? It's not a Adidas. It's not a Nike. It's not a Brooks. It might have Brooks technology. He might partner with them. We don't know.
But that's what's up. If he owns the Yeezy brand, his full out, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. And then we could go back to this conversation. You could say, told you the nigga was lying.
I can't wait
Ain't
to
shit
say
on that
nigga
website.
online.
$20. All right,
He got his
our
own
team.
store. I don't understand. Do pre-orders like Sole Individual do.
Oh man, that
Or
nigga-
when he used to do
when
that.
he used to do it. Our team ordered to pay $150K to the family of accused
More Oval
rapist.
Team, please.
Piper Lewis is a victim of sex trafficking. At 15 years old, she ran away from home, from an abusive environment. She had a 28-year-old boyfriend who would rape her. He made her a dating profile, put her online, and was having dudes pay to have sex with her.
Wow. See,
I
I
have
told
to-
y'all pimping and sex trafficking was the same shit.
Oh yeah, nowadays, yes. So now she killed him. He had a family of 3. And let's see, let me make sure I get this right. Under the Restitutions for Death of Victims law, she has been forced to pay $150K for killing this man to the family. He had 3 kids and their mother, the kid's mom. She also has to pay $4,000 in court fees, or she could do 1,200 hours in community
Get
service.
y'all some life insurance, man.
Shout out to the people of
Community
Iowa for
service.
stepping up. They did a GoFundMe,
And
they raised the money for her.
It's just, I mean, I get it. The family probably need to be taken care of, but this shit kind of fucked up.
I feel
This shit was
like
very fucked up.
it's a fucked up situation, and the fact that so like I said, the lawyers don't know. The lawyers don't know if the GoFundMe money can be used, if the courts will accept it, because that's another thing. Courts can determine whether or not they're going to accept those funds.
Damn.
God damn.
Y'all want the shit paid,
So
don't you?
her lawyers are looking into that right now. But shout out to people that stepped up to help raise money.
$250K.
I think, unfortunately, I think the one thing that really kind of hung over her head was
After
she
tax.
was a runaway. And so instead of looking at, I guess it would have been different if she got into this mishap some other way, but it's like she ran away from home from a terrible situation, she sought some type of shelter from this older man who then in turn, became her pimp or, sex trafficked her. And hell, she killed him.
How'd
So
she
it's like,
kill him?
yeah,
She shot him?
I think she stabbed him to
her.
death.
Mm.
But it's like it's a fucked up situation across the board.
Sex traffickers.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't. I have a lot of questions regarding this particular case. I do really hope that they allow her to use those funds to pay
Me
off
too.
the
Y'all
court.
want the money, don't you?
Um,
Because how else you going to get it?
and I find it interesting that the family is coming forth, trying to one, take her to court. It's like, where were y'all when he was doing this?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. That's
I guess she looking at
very
it like,
interesting
I
question.
got 3 kids. They got to get taken care of somehow.
Yeah, this nigga's foul. But
Where
I
was
need
your
the
3
money.
kids when he was doing this?
Yeah, this is crazy.
They
She
was
might
eating off of
she
it.
might be accomplice.
And
She might be
I'm
knowledgeable.
not
She
gonna
might
put
know
that.
this
I
young
don't
lady.
want to put that out there, but really, like, what the fuck? I guess that's one of those things where people die and they do bad things, and all of a sudden the family turns around and they're like, "Oh, but he was a person. He was this. He was that." But where were you when they were doing it?
Ah, man, it's sticky because we can't be the judge on that.
I mean, we can't. We're not the judge or the jury on it. But I really hope at the end of the day, this young lady gets some type of mental support. Once this is all said and done, as she becomes an adult, I pray for her mental stability as she just goes throughout life, because it's fucked
She
up.
don't have to go to jail or nothing, right?
No.
She's going to a halfway house for
okay.
60-some days, so that's where she'll start at.
Halfway.
All right, man, awards.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Johnny, you got our real nigga of the week?
Yeah, man. So real nigga of the week this week goes out to, I couldn't find his name, but he a Chick-fil-A employee. Let me tell you, man, Chick-fil-A, the My Pleasure, they go way beyond that, man. I've seen Chick-fil-A people give people mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, pay for people to go to college, and now I done see them save a woman from being robbed. So a woman was at Chick-fil-A. She was getting robbed at her car. So man was trying to take something from her, and she had her baby in her hand. She really couldn't fight back. Chick-fil-A employee ran up and choked this man out, put him in a a guillotine choke. If you watch the
Michael Gordon.
Thank you, man. Michael Gordon put him in a guillotine choke.
In the name of Jesus.
Choked him out, man, and stopped that attempted robbery on the spot.
Yeah, I think he was trying to carjack her.
Carjack,
woman.
yeah.
It's like, oh, thank you.
Shout out Markel, man.
Michael did
Shout out
his
to
thug
Markel.
thizzle.
You want some Polynesian sauce with that?
Right.
Wow.
Let me get some Chick-fil-A sauce on that.
And it's amazing how like he got him down once he got him subdued. Like he kind of let up because he could have really just choked him.
You can
put him
tell
to sleep.
bro be taking some BJJ classes. I'm
He
about to start
definitely
taking
is
BJJ.
in wrestling or doing
In
something.
the name of Jesus.
But hey, fuck that Karen that was yelling at him at the end of the
Oh,
clip.
yeah.
Because she was yelling at him saying, "Why did you take him down?" And she had a baby in her arms. Like he was saving her.
Yeah, man.
I'm
People
speaking for
always got a
myself, but
reason to complain. Oh, but it is what it is, man. Now I want some Chick-fil-A. They need to start selling that shit in the grocery store. At least the nuggets.
They sell the
They about to
sauces.
take off
Yeah, I
like
seen the
never
sauces.
before now.
But shit, I've been looking at some recipes. I could probably mimic a Chick-fil-A recipe.
Oh, they
at
got a
home.
bunch of like copy.
You just gotta add the MSG. That's what it is.
Yeah, you know,
Right,
sprinkle that on there.
They gave him a raise. What they do for him?
Man, they probably paid to give him a scholarship or something.
All right, man. Dunce Metal. Let's listen in.
PSA to everyone out there.
Let me see what
I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the
she
freeway
like niggas.
in our police car, get the out of the way. Get the out of the way. If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too,
Wait, Johnny.
you're probably in trouble.
You
The best
see
way
her?
to find that out is get the out of the way. I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get the out of the way. If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way. Super simple. That's all.
She took that time to make a video.
She don't like
Look
trash.
at what our tax dollars pay for a good
Right,
a quick
she ain't-
TikTok.
She ain't got no black man she can go arrest.
She got suspended for 10 hours.
10 hours.
For this
That's
video.
crazy.
I don't know why make a video like this. Like, you're clearly letting us know
TikTok,
that
man.
you're clearly letting us know that the police, like, everything y'all say is not true about the police. She's letting us know, like, hey, we can find a reason to be mean and cruel to you guys.
So get the fuck.
So
out
get the fuck out of the way.
Just cut your lights on. I'll move.
Shit.
that
That's what she said.
definitely-
She said,
That'll
nigga,
definitely get me
you
out
merge
your
and
eye.
I merge, you might be in trouble. I'm like, man.
Yeah, that shit
anyway.
happened before, too. I try to get out the police way.
I don't think they
and then
understand.
they get right behind me. I'm like, fuck.
I don't think they understand. People freeze when you get behind them. That's why they don't merge. Because it's like, if I merge, are they going to think I'm trying to run from them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know that's black thought. I don't know about white
I know
thought.
police officers is like, eh. Now, for a state trooper, I respect it. I've only been pulled over once by a state trooper.
Yeah, me too.
But
Niggas
I
like,
really-
what
I
were you
legit-
doing, man?
no, I had an emergency and I legit was going fast as shit. I'm not going to say how fast I was going, but I was trying to get to Durham. And he was like, you have to slow down. I said, so you couldn't catch the Nissan Z? Is that why you pulled me over? Because I legit had a 5-speed.
I would have took your little ass to
I
jail.
was,
nigga.
I had
Going
a, he
to
could
jail,
tell.
woman
You
king.
can't
No, he
test
can't.
it. Nah, yes, exactly.
He could tell I was not in the best of mood. So he actually put a lower speed than what I had.
That's
Shout out
nice
to him.
of him.
I was actually in Greensboro, Winston-Salem area, but
That's probably the same guy that got me.
he put a lower speed on there. He made me sit there for 5 minutes and calm down. So
All right, Johnny, person of the week, man.
All right, person of the week, man. Shout out to Trader Truth, man. Y'all know the water crisis in Jackson, Mississippi.
Two-time person of the week. Let's go.
Going crazy out there, man. Trader Truth out here doing good for the community, man. He's donating some water filters to the community out there in Jackson, Mississippi, man. Which is, they much needed. I don't know if y'all seen that water. That water black as hell.
Yeah, shout out Trader Truth.
I don't know when they going to fix that shit. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. So they're going to be fucked up in Jackson for a minute. Unless you got the money to pay for it privately and do it yourself.
I think theirs is actually
Invest in the
tied to
well,
something
people.
with dealing with their sewer. So that's actually shit that's in that water.
That's why it's so black.
All right, man. And that has been episode 226 of Kick Shit Podcast. Thank you for joining us today. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with us. If you're watching on YouTube right now, please hit subscribe if you like it. Like it anyway, though. Helps the algorithm out. Apple Podcasts, I hope you're hearing us right now, man. Leave a review.
Yeah.
Spotify, Google Play, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, man.
Rest in peace, Jesse Powell.
Rest in peace, Jesse Powell. What did he sing? What was his song?
You.
You. He's known for you. Other than that, man, closing remarks.
I ain't got none, man. You know what I'm saying? Live life to the fullest. Oh, I remember that thing I was trying to tell y'all the other night. The man who loves walking. Fuck, I can't remember. No, I got it. The man who loves walking will reach the... Oh, no. One more time. Here we go. The man who loves walking will walk further than the man who loves the destination. And what that means is fall in love with the journey.
Facts. Look at him hating. He got
that shit took forever.
I couldn't
I'm
get
gonna
it
tell
right.
you that, but it was deep. You
fuck
get a
with it?
snap.
Thank you, man.
All right, man. Well, other than that, man, it's your boy Jumpman Jones. I'm signing off for D. I'm signing off for Johnny. I'm signing off for James. D Jellyfish. Want you guys to love the life you live and the people in it.
Shout out James the Goldfish in the building.
Find the positive in every situation and live in the moment because this life is not forever. I am Jumpman Jones. Y'all have a happy Monday. Y'all have a good week, man. We're going to see y'all next week. Y'all know what
Go
it is.
adopt a pet. That's unadoptable.
I'm not here. I'm just let you live.
Thank you.
Still on my way, and I'm still on my way.
Still on my way.
But the top don't look too far from me.
Top don't look too far.
Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught up, no way.
But I'm still on my way.